All right. Good morning, good afternoon, happy Sunday, happy March 1st, 2026. It's your boy CK2K running up the ones and twos once again here on KnicksFanTV for yet another play-by-play today. We're wasting no time, man. We're wasting no time. We're going right into a battle against one of the Western Conference's best in the San Antonio Spurs. The Spurs rocking a 44 and something record. What's their record? 43-16. Test of all tests that we are seeing in front of us against a team that we did beat for the NBA Cup championship. But is that going to be the case today? We're going to find out. The Knicks right now, we are on our final full month of regular season basketball. Let me say that again. This is the final full month of regular season basketball. I said because somewhere in the middle of April is when the season ends and we get ready for the playoffs. March is the time for this team to figure it out. No more are we this, are we? We've got to be who we want to be in this month. We've got to rev it up to get ready to go into the playoff run. We cannot be trying to figure things out still in March. And starting off right now with this task against the San Antonio Spurs is going to be no easy feat, as the Spurs have been cooking all season long behind Victor Wembanyama, De'Aaron Fox, and all those young guys in San Antonio. Now, tonight should be fun, man. I'm going to be real with you. This one should be a fun one, but we also know our New York Knicks love to disappoint us in some of the most unconventional ways, and hopefully today will not be one of those games. Shout out to everybody watching across the KnicksFanTV universe. If you're watching over on Twitch, we appreciate you right here on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, wherever it is. We appreciate your viewership, and we appreciate your support. All 80 for the season. I say all 80 because we missed one game at Christmas, and I will be in attendance for the Knicks-Lakers on Sunday next week, so there will be no play-by-play for that. So all 80 other than that. Shout out to my members and mods, man. Let's show some love over here on YouTube first, and then we'll go over to Twitch. Shout out to you guys on Twitch. But for my members here, we got NYC B-Ball, TL Carter 89, the Spurs winning the tip, Russell Whiskey, Chef Curtis West, I'm watching. Who am I missing? I said TL Carter, I'll say it again. Shout out to In Between, Base God, Brightest Future, and everybody in between. Twitch, I'm going to show you guys some love in a second. Josh Hart starting off aggressively. Spurs get it right back. And we are underway in this game. Let's get the scoreboard up. Let's get into it. Remember, this stream is brought to you by PrizePicks. We'll talk more about that later on in the stream, but promo code is KFTV. 0-0 is the score, as the Spurs were not able to successfully score off of their first possession. You can hear the Garden crowd in this matinee game loud and having some fun. Carl finding Hart. Hart goes up for a shot. He's fouled by Champagnie, the Knicks killer. And he picks up his first foul as Josh Hart goes to the line for 2 free throws. Here we go. Twitch, I did not forget you. Let me just get the box score up real quick, and then we will continue to show love to those who are here supporting today on this early game. Box score's like, yeah, we got the box score. All right, we're good to go. Twitch. Let's get the chat out, man. I know it's early. B Mills, you the earliest of them all, man. He said, hope the Wheatley's is out the system. Yeah, Wheatley's was fine. We survived. We're good. No big deal. Josh Hart splitting the free throws, making one of the 2 free throw attempts he had, and away we go. Knicks strike first. Even though it is not the strongest of strikes, it's only 1-0. Knicks get the stop, though, rebounded by Hart, and now they're going the other way. Jalen Brunson pulls from the mid-ranger way short, rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama going up against Karl Towns, and Mikal Bridges gets on the ground to get the steal, and the Knicks showing some extra fight here today. Bridges now, can he turn the steal into offense? He shoots it short as well. Rebounded by OG and Anunoby. Gets the offensive board, goes up for the dunk, and the Knicks playing with some physicality here in these first few moments. But an easy pass to Wembanyama. You can do that every game, especially with Hart on your hip. Throw the ball to the rim. Wembanyama will do the rest. And the Spurs finally attack back. 2-3 is the score. This one is going to be an interesting one, man. The Spurs definitely did not forget how things went in that NBA Cup championship. We also saw the Spurs after that. If I do remember, Wembanyama was out in that one. I could be wrong. Josh Hart wide open for the corner three. It's no good. Rebounded by Champagne. Bars. 2-3 is the score. What up, Zach? I see you, brother. Channel 7 is bugging out. Anyone else? Shout out to, oh, yeah, yes, that's right. This is nationally televised over on ABC or ESPN. Geo Slap said, how we feeling, CK? I'm feeling all right, man. I'm feeling okay. I feel like the Knicks should be able to handle this one. But here's the thing. Like I said at the top, it's not even about how I feel, how they should. It's what they need to do. We are in March now. Playoffs are starting next month. Knicks need to be in a groove now. It is no more finding this, finding that. It's time to start revving up those engines and being ready for playoff basketball. So we've got to be in a better spot here today and going forward if we really want to believe in those championship hopes. So I really feel like this is the first of an important stretch of basketball for the New York Knicks, Gio. So yeah, what up? What up, Rich? How you doing, man? Dude, if Fox is covering Cat, feed him the ball. Agreed. Wembanyama making both free throws, and we're at 4-3. $9:57 remains. Jalen Brunson. Scoreboard's ahead of everyone. Bro, every scoreboard I use is going to be ahead. ESPN's is always really ahead. What's it called? The one I use right now, it's just simply the Google one. They're all going to be ahead. It's just the power of AI. I can't do anything about that. I apologize, B Mills. I've gone through so many different I've gone CBS scoreboards. I've gone through all of them, but they all tend to be ahead, regardless of if we're on in sync or not. It just tends to happen. No way around it. I'm sorry, B Mills, but I know. I get it. 4-3 is the score after another turnover by the Spurs. Sloppy start for San Antonio. Knicks need to take advantage as we're trailing by one here. Brunson going right after De'Aaron Fox. Wembanyama was creeping out to Hart. And Hart right now seems to be the focus of the offense. Missing again. Carl hits it out of bounds. And it's going to be Spurs ball. Hart believes he was fouled. And even Mike Brown showing a little bit of frustration here. All right. New month, new Mike. No worries at all. I thought I missed something. No. It's unfortunate. As Bridges gets the rebound off of the missed dunk by San Antonio. Bridges gets the free throw line. He shoots a wild shot. Looking like the Peter Griffin shooting meme, or is it Homer Simpson? I forget what it is, but misses it. And the Knicks immediately pay as Devin Vassell makes a 3-ball in transition, 7-3. And the New York Knicks on the wrong side of this one. 4-point game for San Antonio. Knicks doing a great job defensively until that transition 3. But the Knicks just not converting offensively. Bridges missing the breakaway free throw shot. Shooting it very wildly. He said Bridges? Right, yeah, that was a wild shot. I don't know what that was. What that was, man. No idea. Not even a clue, man. Not even the slightest of clues, people. Guys, man, make sure you download the PrizePicks app today. Use that promo code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That code is KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks is good to be right. Shout out to PrizePicks as always. That's the promo code KFTV. Don't sleep on the deal. We'll talk more about that later on in the game. Right now we have, how much is in the building? We got to do a WWE Triple H fan check. We got 247 in the building. Shout out to the 247 rocking with us right now. We're at 270. I apologize. I said it too early. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch as well, man. Appreciate the love. Today should be an interesting game at that. And I really hope the Knicks are on the right side of it, man. I'm tired of us. I understand, to try and talk me off a ledge. We could talk about last season and how we didn't have a great time against some of the top teams in the league, against Oklahoma City, against Boston. I remember all of that. But it just feels like this team has a different kind of energy around them, not in the most brightest way this year. So, it doesn't make me feel as confident as we did last year. But, hey, anything can happen. Things change when the playoffs start around. But, man, I would love to see this team take out a big level team in the regular season here, especially as we get ready for the playoffs. My 2 cents says, what makes you, when you make yourself AI, CK, you'll be in sync with those scoreboards. Hope the day never comes. I was just going to say, I'm like, you want a CK AI? Hell no, bro. Hell no, bro. Look, man, my hair looks crazy, bro. Yeah, look, I am not completely against AI, but things like that where they trying to make content off AI and doing all kind of, yeah, bro, that's the kind of stuff we don't need. I like Bridges, but he is so scared to attack. Yeah, it was an interesting choice for him to not just go all the way to the left. We saw Bridges attack he wasn't making them at a high rate. I got to be completely honest, but at least he was attacking the paint the last 3 games. We're seeing it at the higher percentage than we've seen him all season. So it was odd in that possession there. He just didn't go to his left and at least go for the layup. I would have preferred that than whatever that free throw jumper he took was, but we got to move on. The Knicks trailing right now by 4. Hart can't hit anything. Yeah, Hart had a good start and then fell off. Bring in Kolick. Let's effing go. NYC B-Ball returning as a member. Appreciate you. Hart Shine getting just as much hate as Mikal. Mikal Bridges and Josh Hart, both of them pretty inconsistent in the last month and some change. So, it's rightfully so, honestly. And it's not that, it could be hate with some people, but they're both vital, and they cannot play as inconsistently as they have been, especially as we talk about playoffs coming up. Nice. Well, right on cue, though. Beautiful 3-man play there between Bridges, Hart, and eventually Karl Anthony Towns on the dive. That was a nice play there between the 3 of them. 5-7 is the score. Here comes the drive by Fox. Fox loses it, gets it right back, loses OG, gets the bump, gets the layup. No foul called, but the bucket down anyways. 9-5 is the score. Hart with a full head of steam. He gets it to Towns. Towns fakes it. Towns goes right after Wembanyama. Beautiful gather, but can't get the finish. Tragic. That was a nice move by Karl, and now Champagnie, the Knicks killer, getting started early. Champagnie absolutely hates the New York Knicks, always finds good games against us. Beautiful wraparound pass, but Wembanyama there to find the block. 12-5, 7-point game. Champagnie wants back-to-back threes, does not get them. Rebounded by Karl. Fast-paced game here to start. I am in the minority that likes when we play this quickly, but it's actually not working to our advantage here today as they're going. And look, there he goes. Mikal Bridges, he has Wembanyama around him, scared to put it up, and that's the process, and that is the strength of Victor Wembanyama. He just needs to be there, and players are going to be scared to put that thing up in risk of being blocked. Vassell on the 3 ball, no good on that side. 7-point game, 12-5. Jalen Brunson on the drive. Jalen Brunson passes over to Hart. He had Castle on him. Josh Hart, who is he passing it to? He believes he was fouled, but they will say it was tipped out of bounds. So it will remain Knicks ball, but I think he got away with one there. Yeah, you see Mikal Bridges, great move, but that's Victor Wembanyama. That is Victor Wembanyama right there. It didn't matter which angle, which way, how many pump fakes. Wembanyama is going to recover and send that shot any direction. So, you can say what you want to say about Bridges going up soft or not taking the shot. He was going to get that shot blocked regardless, so he made the right choice. We just saw Josh Hart get blocked by Wembanyama. You got to play that one the right way. Brunson picked up by Castle. Brunson trying to reset the possession with 6 seconds left on the shot clock. Hart holds on to it. Hart has had the ball a lot. I don't think OG has touched it yet. And Josh Hart.
What the hell?
1 point on the night.
My God.
Getting a lot of shots up, but not really doing much with it. And an air ball up. Knicks 0 for 4 from 3. Stephon Castle finding Wembanyama. Wembanyama gets Karl Anthony Towns flying like it's High School Musical. He was soaring and flying right past Wembanyama. Mikal Bridges, great defense here from San Antonio. A lot of pressure here, and the Knicks looking scrambled. OG Anunoby finally gets a touch. He gets a fadeaway jumper at the mid-range. It's no good. Rebounded by San Antonio. The Knicks right now struggling to get any kind of offense. Hart with a good hustle play. Pokes it free. And I think the Knicks are going to get the ball there. Good play there defensively from Josh Hart. We'll take it. Josh Hart offensively starting off raggedy, but makes a good defensive play there to get the Knicks another possession. Interesting start here, man. San Antonio, I told you they were not going to let it go. That the New York Knicks were the team to rob them or steal, in their minds, the NBA Cup championship from them. So they are playing out here with extra aggression. Look at them picking up full court is the rookie Harper. Josh Hart with a terrible screen attempt there as Harper didn't go anywhere. They had much better screen the second time. Landry Shamet trying to clean things up. Brunson caught on the baseline by Castle, and Castle gets the foul. Knicks will try to inbound and try again. CK, where's Mo, man? Yeah, Mo definitely gonna be needed in this one, bro. Mo definitely gonna be needed in this one. And right on cue, there goes Mo Diawara, and he's heavily taped up on the left shoulder. What that mean? Josh Hart, again, they are challenging the Knicks to keep going through Josh Hart, and we are taking the bait. And Mo Diawara's first play, a turnover. Here goes Vassell. Vassell to Harper. Harper picked up by Shamet. Keldon Johnson back to Castle. Castle picked up by Brunson. Back over to Harper. The rookie has had a solid season with San Antonio. Arid pass there. Castle trying to turn something in from nothing to something. Fadeaway jumper, no good. Luke Cornett able to break it free. But Mitchell Robinson, who I feel is going to be the X factor in this game, gets the offense, or gets the rebound, for the Knicks. Terrible pass there from Brunson. Gets it there, and somehow, some way, the Knicks turn it into an alley-oop dunk. Nice play there from Hart to Robinson. Knicks are going to need length in this one, man. And, these small lineups are going to be scary against everything that San Antonio is going to throw at us. Devin Vassell gets to his spot and hits it with ease. Back to a 9-point game, 16-7. Knickerbocker says this 5 is gross. Jalen Brunson with the rock. Jalen Brunson shooting a wild shot. But this is what I'm telling you, Mitchell Robinson, the X factor. He's able to get the rebound. He resets the play. And this is where he's going to be of value. Back to Hart. Hart with the wide open shot. I'm sorry, it's going to be Mo Diawara for the open shot. Shamet gets the offensive board. Shamet, he's now going to reset. Like the offensive rebounding for the New York Knicks right now in these last few possessions. Brunson double team back over to Shamet. Shamet from a 27-footer. No good. Back to a 9-point game. Keldon Johnson wants to extend it to double digits. Vassell over to Castle. Castle from way downtown, and Castle gets it to fall. 19-7. It's all San Antonio with 4 minutes left in this first quarter. Knicks haven't even got into double digits yet. Brunson over to Shamet. Shamet from the 3 ball. Shamet laces it. And I think that's our first 3 of the night. Landry Shamet. 10-point game, 19-9. Castle over to Vassell. Vassell goes past the defense. A wide open Keldon Johnson. No good, rebounded by Mitchell Robinson. Hoy caramba. What up, Genergy? Hope you're good. Gio slaps it. Here we go with the bricks. Yeah, man. Josh Hart picked up. Yeah, Josh Hart is very featured in the early going of this game. And I don't think that's a good thing. That being said, a moving screen. Not sure who it was set on. I think it was Mitchell Robinson getting hit with the moving screen. Turnover by the Knicks and back in the hands of San Antonio. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. He said, yes, I agree. Hart is passing up open looks. But even when he takes the open looks, it's not going down. I agree, though. I'd much rather him shoot it. But that's the San Antonio Spurs defense. They're baiting us to have Josh Hart be the one to kill him. And so far, so good. 1.0 for 5 from the field, a -10. Josh Hart having a nightmare game. And Mike Brown finally realizes as much, takes him out. And good defense there from Mitchell Robinson blocking Keldon Johnson. Knicks now going the other way. Bridges going right to the paint. Shoots the fadeaway jumper, the patented jumper right there in the paint. And we're seeing Mikal Bridges finally give the Knicks something to cheer about. 11-19, 8-point game. Timeout called by Mitch Johnson and the Spurs. And the Knicks trying to fight back a little bit after what's been an ugly start for the squad. 350 in the chat, man. Hope you guys are good this morning, this afternoon. It's your boy CK2K. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Don't forget to like the stream, people. Y'all be coming in here talking and conversing and complaining about Mikal Bridges, Josh Hart, Karl-Anthony Towns, but you ain't liking the stream that is giving you the platform to be able to make those complaints. Like the stream, like the stream, people. Like the channel, it helps us out. Subscribe if you haven't already. Spurs purposely leaving them open. Yep, they are forcing the Knicks to have Josh Hart kill them. And that is not what we would want, as we're seeing right now. Got my KFTV. It wasn't pretty, but it was gritty. Congratulations, Energy. Will Rose said, CK, we're here for this. Love it. Some combo of 5 teams stand between us and a chip. Pistons, Cavs, Thunder, Spurs, and Nuggets. Not looking likely these days. My 2 cents. Feeling the doom and gloom of who's in front of us. Eddie Suarez laughing. I'm serious. Y'all want to come here and do all that complaining? At least like the place where you could complain at. Hart needs to be off the floor. This is not a game for him if he can't hit a 3. Yeah, I agree. I understand Josh Hart can do so many other things right now, but he seems to be hurting more than helping. CK, Hart or Bridges got to come off the bench. Both cannot start. Hart is easily the answer. It's really Brunson and Hart. They don't pass to Mikal either. Got my 100K today. That's what's up, front row view, excuse me. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, man. Shout out to all of you for the support. 100,000 subscribers here on the channel. Therapy session with CK, LOL. Ronaldo says, please take out Hart, man. This guy is killing the team. Hart's terrible play, taking the spotlight of Mikal. Good. $5 super from Ty. First one of the night. Shout out to you, Ties. That Giannis home jersey gonna go crazy next season. Oh, brother. Alex says change the damn lineup. Shout out to Chuck D. Right as Giannis prayer is thrown in the supers, you know Chuck D is going to have something to say. He said, this is the same team we beat. I ain't worried. We missing shots. Can't win that way anyway. Fire. Anyways, 19-11 is the count right now. The Knicks fighting back a little bit here. It's been an ugly go to start, but the Knicks still in it. Missed there from Harper. OG Anunoby gets the rebound over the rookie. And here come the Knicks going the other way. Jalen, but what is Mike Brown doing with these rotations right now? Person who just made a shot for us off of a stop, then he immediately gets taken right back out. Mike Brown just out here subbing like a crazy person. 11-19 as the Knicks just turn over the ball. Harrison Barnes on the drive. Harrison Barnes looking like he's stumbling and bumbling. Sends it out to De'Aaron Fox. And Fox now picked up by Jose Alvarado. Fox not bothered by Alvarado. Throws up a brick. And rebounded by New York. New York needs a bucket. Screen set from Mitchell Robinson. Brunson dribbles into a transition 3, and it is good. I guess that wouldn't be a transition 3 because we weren't in transition. It was off of an inbound, but you know what I meant. 14-19, 5-point game. That is the Knicks' second 3 of the night. They're saying we only hit 1, but we have 2. I thought was Shamet shot not a 3. I guess Shamit's bucket was a long 2, so my apologies for the premature 007 earlier. Shamit's shot, I guess foot was on the line, so no 3-ball counts. OG Anunoby on the drive. Anunoby, nice find to Mitchell Robinson. Robinson goes up with it, fouled by Luke Cornett. And Mitchell Robinson going to the line for 2 free throws. I could have sworn that Landry Shamit's shot was a 3-ball. They said he was on the line? Interesting. All right, my fault. Yeah, Shamit's foot was on the line. Okay, my fault. Is Jose Alvarado out there rocking some Hirachis, bro? If you know, you know. But Jose Alvarado, for the culture out there rocking some Hirachis. Let's go, man. They still look just as nice in 2026, man. That's crazy. That threw me off, man. I wasn't ready for that. If you know, you know. But Jose Alvarado got some heat on the feet. Mitchell Robinson missing the first one, and also it's the second one, but rebounded by OG out to Alvarado. Alvarado finding Brunson. Brunson shoots the 3. Contact from Harper, and he will get 3 free throws. Harper a little too aggressive there with the closeout, all up in his landing zone. Can't do that. Brunson is one of the best in the NBA at capitalizing on this foul, because a lot of players get very lazy on their closeouts. Brunson is smart at getting those calls on him. I really want to know. I might look it up right now since we're about to review it for a flagrant foul. I don't know if this one is going to be the criteria, but he's in the landing zone, so it kind of is. But who has 2026 most fouls? Most drawn. I feel like Brunson's got to be either up top there or the number 1. No. I'm asking. No. That's not the question I'm asking, Stat Muse. Three-point fouls. It's got to be Brunson's got. Look, I'm only investigating this so aggressive because I feel like it's got to be Brunson at the top of the list. Am I tripping? No, I don't care who's drawn the most fouls. Oh, committed. Yo, Karl Anthony Towns is second in the NBA in the most fouls committed in the NBA this season. That's not what I was looking for, but I thought you guys should know. He is number 2 to Wendell Carter Jr. That's not what I'm looking for. It is a flagrant one, by the way. So Brunson draws yet another flagrant foul off of the 3-point line. I'm not getting the stat. We're gonna have to investigate this later. But we got a stat we didn't want to see, unfortunately, through my research. But here we go. Karl is what? Karl is second in the NBA in most fouls committed. Right behind Wendell Carter Jr. Not what I was looking for. but there you go. That's a stat that we didn't need. My apologies. That's not what I was looking for. I promise. Brunson to the line for 3 of these things. First one down. And then the Knicks will also get possession after the fact. CKJB is better when off the ball. Let Alvarado run the point to make it easier for Brunson. Yeah, I feel like we all understood that in the first half of the season. I feel like we saw that a lot more in November, December, where Brunson was playing a little bit more off ball outside of, like money-making situations as Brunson misses the 3rd of the 3 free throws. But yeah, I thought we saw that a lot more frequently in November and December, but then we just went away from that. Again, I understand you can't teach an old dog new tricks. I get that. But yeah, I completely agree. We were doing it well when it was Hart and Bridges that were handling the ball and then getting it to Brunson, and Brunson was scoring with ease. But yeah, we got to get back to it. So I agree with you. With Alvarado out there with next to him, yeah, let Alvarado run the point and let Brunson play off ball. That being said, Brunson doing a lot of dribbling here. Dancing gets the foul and the bucket. So Brunson can come away here with a 5-point possession. 2 free throws of the 3. Gets a bucket here and 1. Makes the free throw a 5-point possession for El Capitan. But that being said, yeah, I do agree with that sentiment that I do like him playing a little bit more off ball, at least throughout the game, like quarter 1 through 3. Fourth quarter, let Brunson be Brunson. CK material. What? Classic material. Classic material. I don't know. I'm thinking he's doing it on purpose. No, I'm not doing it on purpose. Anyways. 21-19. And did Brunson just miss that free throw? Did Brunson just miss the free throw? Did I miss that right? No good. Rebounded by OG Anunoby. He made the free throw, right? Okay, cool. Thank you, chat. 2-point game. 21-19. Brunson steps up for another 3. Gets it to fall. And Jalen Brunson, an 8-point swing. 15-2 run for the New York Knicks. And just like that, we are in the lead, 22-21. Spurs looking to try and fight back. Victor Wembanyama with the rock, picked up by Mitchell Robinson. Harrison Barnes, a crossover, pump fake it to death just to throw the ball to Landry Shamet. The Knicks want another bucket. They're on a 15-2 run against San Antonio. The Garden is live. You got to give the ball to Brunson, who has been cooking here in this run. Double team, but shoots it short. Rebounded by Wembanyama, and the New York Knicks escape with a 1-point lead going into the second quarter, all behind the shooting of the captain, Jalen Brunson. 11 points in that first quarter, 3 for 7 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3, and 3 for 4 from the free throw line. The only free throw he missed was the third of those flagrant free throws he received. Other than that, though, Brunson, the only player to have more than a singular field goal in this game. I don't mean to bring this back to a negative standpoint, but that's not good. Not one other player has made more than one field goal in this one. Shamet 1 for 2. Mitch 1 for 1. Mikal 1 for 3. Carl 1 for 2. OG 1 for 2. And Josh Hart, who has gotten the second most shots of the game, 0 for 5. So we got to see the team step up in this second quarter when Brunson starts off on the bench. Who will be next to step up to the plate? My guess, honestly, would be OG Anunoby. He has just been very reliable the last few games as that number 2 guy, but it could be Carl. It should be Carl. But if I was a betting man, I'm putting my money on OG Anunoby to get us going in this second quarter. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. You are here on KnicksFanTV live for yet another play-by-play. We got 4:30 in the building. Shout out to you guys viewing from wherever you are watching from. Ties with a $5 super. Said, how dare Jalen bring us back in it? He should be passing. So selfish. Talk to him, Ties. Talk to him. Shout out to DTB. He said, Kevin Online, exactly 100. This is why CK always says Hart will thrive much with the bench unit going against other opposing teams' bench as well. DTB, it makes me feel so good to know that someone else is out there hearing me when I say these things. Appreciate you, DTB. Chuck D snoring. Z's. We fall down some points and people want to trade Brunson. Expect fans to trade him by the third quarter. Players got to hit them shots. CK. You know how it goes, Chuck. You know how it goes. When things are going well, we love them. But when things are going wrong, get them out of here. Yeah, man, shooting 22% from the 3 and 35% from the field. Up 1, man. I will take it. LMAO. Facts. Facts. Salute CK. Just call me classic. Oh, classic material. But see, he put CK, so he must have slipped with the K and said the L. So I thought he was making a play at me. Classic material. You're talking to classic. Got it. My fault. I'm caught up now. My apologies. It's early. My bad. Love a European time zone game with Brunson Cooks. Shout out to you, Bren. That's right. This is a European friendly time game. Glad to see you're able to enjoy it. We shoot well. We will win period. Shells, talk to him. What up, Shells? Hope you're good, bro. Shout out to Jenner G with the $10 super. Reiterating, saying I got my KFTV tee on today. Time to make it gritty. Ain't gotta be pretty. Shout out to you. Appreciate the support. And yes. Didn't realize how bad the Spurs division is. Awful. Well, I ain't gonna say it's bad because in their divisional, I mean, I guess it's just them and Houston, right? Who else is in it? It's them, Houston, Dallas. Are they not with OKC? No, they're not with OKC. Who else is in the division? Can you remind me, please? I'm trying to remember who's in the Southwest Division. Karl-Anthony Towns, arid pass, and a turnover. Sloppy play, right back at it. De'Aaron Fox fires the three in transition. It's no good. Karl-Anthony Towns with the rebound. He fires to Alvarado, and now Alvarado pushing the pace. He decides to slow it down, back over to Karl. Karl fakes it. Karl on the drive, wide open. Mo Diawara, and they don't know about Sniper Mo. 3D for the bucket. They left them open, challenged them to shoot it. Mo Diawara makes those. Champagne gonna have to get him hand up if you're gonna guard Mo Diawara. Ball's moving around right on cue, though. Champagne wants to get it back. He will not. Rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. OG Anunoby picked up by Champagne. He goes to the baseline. He throws out to Mo Diawara, who immediately throws it over. The ball is swinging around, but the Spurs do a great job recovering. And Karl-Anthony Towns trying to get cute. He gathers. He takes. Strong finish there from Karl-Anthony Towns. That's all we want to see, man. That's all we want to see. New York Knicks up by 6 now, 20-2 run. It continues, and Bridges reads the pass. One man to beat, goes right up against De'Aaron Fox, gets the finish, and a timeout called by San Antonio, and the Knicks on a 22-2 run. Chuck D somewhere in his lazy boy sitting back talking about one of these. Trying to tell you guys, I told you so. We were missing our shots. Why are you tripping? The shot's going down now. Shout out to Chuck D. Shout out to those who believe. The New York Knicks up 29-21. San Antonio all over the place. And this was, again, without Brunson on the floor. And guess who was on the floor for San Antonio? Victor Wembanyama. Let's get it, man. CK, this is the same lineup as last game. Is Brown finally learning Mo is the key? I hope so. I hope so. Mo Diawara is the truth, man. I like him. I'm a fan, man. Defense, though. Defense, turning into that easy offense. He said, trade JB, Cat, OG, Mikal, Mitchie for Giannis and Thanasis and become the Tank Walkie Bucks. Let's go. No Mo, no win, Brain. It's that simple. Shout out to CP in the building. The General is here. What's good? Hope you are enjoying the game as well. Knicks right now on a 22-2 run with a 8-point lead. Keep it going. We heard Geo Slaps talk about how raggedy our field goal percentage was, but somehow we are still in the lead. And if you look over at San Antonio, not much better, man. 36% from the field, 25% from the three-point line. But my favorite stat so far is we have already baited them into 5 turnovers on the night, 3 of which to the future of the NBA, everyone is dubbed him. Mr. Victor Wembanyama, 3 turnovers already, 2 of them to Harrison Barnes. Knicks are fine, man. Knicks got to get their shot going, but I'm loving the intensity on the defensive end all game long. Even when the Spurs had that nice little lead, if you really put it in, if you really were thinking about it, they only had about 21 points. They only had 21 points in that first quarter. The defense was doing a good job. They weren't really making their shots either, hence the comeback by the New York Knicks. So I honestly like the energy from the defense here today. I feel like that's being overshined a little bit, especially when the Knicks are on a 22-2 run. But all of it will stem from how we show up on the defensive end. And you're seeing that right now. Knicks playing physical, playing gritty defensively. To Cowboys said, Cat, yes, when the ball is in your hands, do not pass, go. It's funny. I read that as like Monopoly, do not pass go, but I knew what you meant. But yes, I agree, man. I'm telling you, when Carl goes to the basket, tough and aggressive, not trying to sell a foul, that's what we want, man. Keep moving the ball. Amen. Mo Diawara is money. Only Mo D can set. Classic what? Siga Alvarado is doing a good job moving the ball, running the point, and also doing a good job defensively against this heavy guard lineup. I think he's doing also a great job there, keeping them uncomfortable, man. These are the lineups we need. Cat's lineup, Brunson's lineup needs defense and shooters for both. Marcus Miller, what's good, man? And I completely agree. Mo looks ready. Don't look scared. Works with the kids. Love his heart. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. That's why from the beginning, when I was just like questionable on Mo Diawara, what instantly won me over, and he didn't even have the greatest game, but what instantly won me over by Mo Diawara is the fact that he just has and oozes confidence. That's all I need from a hooper, bro. Especially if you have the ability to shoot, you have the ability to be a good defender, you have all those tools. If you are not confident, Frank Ntilikina, Kevin Knox, those kind of guys, if you're not playing with confidence, you see all that skill doesn't matter. Mo Diawara, bro, he can miss 3 of those shots. He's letting the 4th one fly, and we need that kind of a guy. That being said, Mo Diawara with space, he said, "You gonna give it to me? I'm gonna take it." No good rebound by Vassell. But we're seeing that I think Stephen Castle was holding on to Karl Anthony Towns there, so the Knicks might get the possession right back after the missed 3. But the Knicks will get another chance here. But yeah, man, the confidence from Mo Diawara is my favorite attribute of the kid's game. Jose Alvarado inbounds it to Mikal Bridges. Bridges over to Diawara. Diawara hands it to Alvarado. 29-21. Knicks on that 22-2 run still. Alvarado gets the free throw jumper, gets the bounce, and the Knicks now up by double digits. 31-21. Champagny on the drive. Champagny loses the rock. He tries to get to Wembanyama. Wembanyama trying to keep his balance. Karl Anthony Towns got to be careful playing a little overly aggressive on him. They might call that foul, and they won't. Good defense from Karl Anthony Towns. Forget what I had to say. Play physical. Beautiful lead pass from Alvarado for the dunk by Mikal Bridges. What a dot by Jose Alvarado. My God. 33-21. That pass was impressive. Also love the dunk by my guy Mikal. Up and under, no good. And the Spurs right now struggling. OG just stumbles and falls on Castle, adding insult to injury. Knicks have numbers. Alvarado trying to dictate the offense, trying to get people moving around. Screen set from Mo D. Lobs it up to Karl. Karl with the smaller player. Wembanyama quickly responds. Another 3 for Diawara. That one could get the Garden up, but he can't get it to fall. Rebounded by San Antonio. Keep shooting the rock, rookie. That ball will continue to fall. Vassell for a corner 3, and the Spurs are struggling. Mo Diawara holding on to Wembanyama, so I think the foul will be called on the rook. Spurs get another possession. But look at this pass again by Alvarado, bro. Alvarado, oh no, that's the free throw shot. Sure. The free throw jumper, excuse me. But the pass he made, you don't understand. He led that pass to Bridges. Bridges wasn't even in the spot yet. That is point guard IQ. Visionary. Beautiful dot there from Alvarado. I can't say enough, man. I love that kind of a pass, man. I love that. Force the player to their spot. Bridges read it well. Vassell gets fouled by Bridges. Gonna be an and 1. And the Spurs now finally getting an attempt to strike back. Vassell throwing up some bricks, but finally gets one to go. Rick said Barbados logged on. I'm right there with you. Oh, you can't see it. You can't see it in this angle. You can't see it in this angle, but I'm right there with you. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? We got the trident going, you know. Let's go. Shout out to you. We might have finally found our luck with a French player. Geo slaps. God, I'm hoping. Oh, Champagny gets the rebound, but can't get the putback, and the Knicks get away with one there. Alvarado transition pull, a little bit short, but rebounded by Keldon Johnson. And here go the Spurs the other way. Damn, Mo, make those stops, second guessing. Right. Shoot the ball. I agree. 3-ball up by Castle. Castle, no good. Ball ends up in the hands of Alvarado. Hart just in the way, messing up the fast break, but somehow we might still be able to get it. Bridges a corner three, and it's good. The second quarter has been the Alvarado and Bridges quarter, as we are seeing nonstop hoops by the New York Knicks right now. 23-36. Knicks up by 13. Remember the NBA Cup champions taking out this team in that final. Stephen Castle throwing down. Josh Hart gets the pass out to Keldon Johnson, and it is a nightmare offensively here in this first half for San Antonio. The Knicks looking to continue to thrive off of that. Bridges gets right past Cornette. He finds Shamet. Shamet back to Bridges. Bridges shoots the three. That one would have been it, but it does not fall. That shot would have got the Garden going. Spin move there by Vassell. Vassell is stumbling and bumbling. Shaman said, bet, jump ball. Give me this. Gets on the ball. We love the hustle, and this is what I'm talking to you about. Check the defense on the Knicks here tonight. Peep how the Knicks are playing defense tonight. Love what we're seeing here by the New York Knicks on both ends, but the defense to me has been the biggest key in this one. Diving on the ball, making things uncomfortable for them. Let's go, New York. Knicks win the tip. Oh, and there pass from Carl. Tried to push the break, but the Spurs get the turnover and add insult to injury, make the layup over the culprit, Karl Anthony Towns. Knicks going the other way. 25-36, an 11-point game. Josh Hart is in there. Let's see what he can provide with this lineup that has been thriving in these first 5-6 minutes of the quarter. Hart handing it off to Karl. Karl on the drive. Karl, he makes that. And he got the foul. Karl Anthony Towns. A tough shot there, falling away one-handed off the glass. And somehow gets it to go down. Yeah. Oh, we'll take that. Is that Tariq from Power? Showing love, too, to Karl Anthony Towns. 38-25, man. Let's go, man. He too small for Towns. Amen. ESPN 9, NBC Prime, CK, 2K, You Got Me, KFTV. Let's go, Efrain. How you doing, man? My phone going, Mongo. 38-25 as Karl Anthony Towns gets that one to fall. We got a 14-point lead here on this one. The Knicks have made things uncomfortable. I don't think Alvarado is going to be able to sit down because he has been too vital in this stretch. But this is an interesting lineup. I don't know how I feel about this lineup. This is that four little man lineup that we keep running that none of us like. We're going to see if it means anything today, but immediately the Spurs take advantage of our lack of height. Again, they're not the tallest lineup right now too, but I don't like this lineup. I hate that Mike Brown keeps throwing out this version of this lineup. But let's see. Josh Hart gets the ball back to Brunson. Brunson double clutches, can't get it to fall. Karl Anthony Towns fighting for it, but Cornette steals the rebound, and here we go. Spurs trying to fight back. Hart just gets in the way, draws the foul. I don't like this 5. I'm sorry. I'm not even going to pretend to like it. I'm not going to pretend that maybe it can work. I don't like this 5. I don't know why Mike Brown thinks it's a good idea. I don't like this 5. Make a decision. You don't want to take out Alvarado. We get it. That doesn't mean you need to play him with Hart. It's just go with how the game's going. Let Hart sit for a little bit extra time here tonight. Alvarado's playing well. What are we doing? Why is Bridges nor OG in the game? One of those two need to be in the game with this lineup. Or Mo Diawara. What are we doing? Why are we helping the Spurs out? I hate this 5. Can you guys tell I hate this 5? I hate this 5. This 5 will never work with any team unless we're playing against Pee Wee basketball. I hate this 5. I hate this 5. He keeps bringing it back out. I hate this 5. I'm done. Crash out over. 39-28. Spurs already ready to fight back. I hate this 5. I'm done. Sorry, last time. Thank you. OG Anunoby checks in. He got the mic in. He heard me. Thank you. Jesus. And he keeps bringing it back out. He keeps coming back out with that stupid 5. Why? We're good. We're back at it, though. Free throw made by Luke Cornett. I agree, CK. This is why we lose games, man. It's just a dumb 5. Brown loves Hart. I get that, Eddie, and I get that. I do. And here we go. Here comes the turnover. The momentum now in San Antonio, but the Knicks are going to be able to get this ball back and keep possession. The Spurs are arguing that they did not, in fact, touch it last, but from what I saw, it did look like it went off of the leg of Harper. We'll see. Rare Edition said he's switching. Yeah, I saw it. He saw it after my crash out. Oh, no, it is definitely off of the foot of Josh Hart. Josh Hart is just, he's having a rough time here today, bro. Oh, man. Say it louder, CK. Sorry, I had to crash out there because it's how runs happen against us every game. When that stupid whatever. When that 5 comes out there, we always give up runs. Devin Vassell for the shot there. I cannot speak. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Josh Hart gets the rebound off of the miss. OG Anunoby, a transition 3, gets it to fall. There's no world where OG Anunoby or Mikal Bridges are not on the floor. Both of them should not be on the bench. Ever. Peace and love, man. 42-29. 4:43. Good defense from OG Anunoby. Gets the steal. OG crossover to Brunson. Brunson back to OG. Can he get 2 of them in a row? No bounce. Tipped out. And it's going to be San Antonio ball. CK, don't apologize. Say it with your chest. Nah, I'm more apologizing on me being a broken record, repeating the same thing over and over again. Now, I'm not apologizing about my take. That's not what I'm apologizing. I apologize that I know I'm repeating myself, saying it over and over and over and over again, and that can get annoying. That's why I'm apologizing. Anyways, 42-29. CK crashed on maybe my new favorite thing. Oh, Victor Wembanyama right by Brunson. Dunks it so hard it lands in the 3rd row. Josh Hart now bringing the ball up. Knicks with an 11-point lead. 4:10 remains in the first half. Hart back out to Brunson. Brunson gets past the defense. He faked this wild shot. OG now with space. OG the mid-range fader. And look who is ready to play. OG Anunoby finding his groove. Beautiful fadeaway jumper there on the mid-range. 31-44. 13-point game. OG hand in the face. Difficult shot by Fox. Rebounded by Hart. Lead pass to OG and OG Anunoby. OG Anunoby and Mikal Bridges need to be on the floor at all times. I don't care who it is at what point. We saw Bridges start the quarter. You end with OG. It's so simple. We really have minutes without one of these two on the floor, man. Argue with your mama, man. Golly, OG Anunoby, instant impact since he checked into the game after that foolish 5 was out there. 31-46, man. Josh Hart picking up Harper. Harper over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama off the drive. He has a smaller Brunson doing all. What the hell was that? That was the craziest Euro on the baseline I've ever seen for an up and under layup. Victor Wembanyama is not a human. 33-46. Back to a 13-point game. Brunson backing down De'Aaron Fox. Screen set. Brunson steps into a 3. That was a beautiful pull. The defender was already running away. No chance at what's it called? At a challenge on the shot, but Wembanyama responds with a 3 of his own. Shut off the music. Shut off the music. Shut off the music. Wembanyama fired right back. 36-49. 2:45 remains in this first half. Jalen Brunson picked up by De'Aaron Fox. Brunson having space. He goes up with a floater, and he is thriving. Victor Wembanyama landing a little weird on this foot, but running it right off. Wembanyama picked up by Mitchell Robinson. This is why I said Mitchell Robinson, to me, is the key in this one. I want to see Robinson versus Wembanyama. I really love the possibilities and the chances of Robinson. I couldn't even get the words out on time, but the Spurs get it right back. I was trying to say I love Mitchell Robinson's chances against Wembanyama on a one-on-one defensive possession. Good defense there from the Knicks. Josh Hart gets the rebound. Knicks pushing the other way. Landry Shamet didn't even realize he was on the floor. He says, CK, I'm here. Shoots the 3 ball. No good, rebounded by Wembanyama. Karl-Anthony Towns wants to check back in, but goes back to the sideline. I think a timeout might be on the way here after whatever happens here. De'Aaron Fox shooting the long 2. It's no good. Robinson rebounds it, gets it to Brunson. And I was wrong. No timeout called. Brunson lead pass to OG with Harper on his hip. He has Harper there, cross court to Hart. Hart, who has still yet to have a field goal, gets ran over by Vassell. And that's going to be a foul on Devin Vassell. Timeout called here for San Antonio. Or no, sorry, the timeout is called on New York. As the Knicks continue to thrive in this first half, the Knicks showing us exactly what we want to see going forward, playing aggressively on both sides. The defense has been my favorite part of this game, but the offense also beautiful to see. 29 points in this quarter to the Spurs, lowly 15. Knicks getting the job done. JB is cooking. Don't like that shot from Shamet. David versus Goliath. Knicks have hot hands on both offense and defense. Amen. Come on, hold them to 20 this in the second and win the half. Amen. All those fouls, ref. Yep. Are getting tossed around. You're at CK Sohan revenge game. I don't think he's gonna play in it, but yeah, revenge nonetheless. The dog unleashed. Talk to him, CP. Is Mitch hurt? Nah, Mitch is playing well. I think Mitch is doing a great job. Mitch, this is one of those games where it's going to be a different type of assignment for Mitch. Again, I'll say it 1,000 times. I don't care who thinks I'm delusional, who thinks I'm a homer, who thinks I'm crazy. I'm loving my chances of Mitchell Robinson guarding up on Victor Wembanyama. I don't care. So I feel like that is his assignment today. Rebounding, we know what he does. We know it, but go out there, minimize Wembanyama. And I feel like it's working so far. Wembanyama having that 1-3. He had a crazy Euro step over 3, little Knicks. But other than that, got to keep him minimized as much as possible. I think Mitch is doing a good job with that. Shout out to the 555 in the building. Appreciate you guys. You guys know that this stream is brought to you by PrizePicks, man. Make sure you download the PrizePicks app today and use that promo code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. And, man, it felt good being right when Mike Brown rolled out that raggedy 5 for like 30 seconds and we immediately got scored on and you got a mini CK crash out and Mike Brown has us wired in. He said, "You're right, CK." Immediately brings in OG Anunoby, and things shifted after that. I hate that 5. I gave it a chance. I gave the whole, Mike Brown's trying out new things a chance. Yeah, but dead that lineup, bro. It's time to dead that lineup. That lineup needs to be done. I don't want to ever see it again. I don't care if you're trying to get everyone. No, never again. We're done with it. We tried it. It never works. We're done with it. Randy Johnson says, CK, we got to keep it up. Amen. We got not only do we got to keep it up, we got to make sure we bring it back in the second half. I don't want none of that third quarter of doom nonsense. I don't want none of that falling asleep in the third quarter nonsense. No. I want the same type of physicality in that third quarter. That 5 is insane, rare edition. Landry Shamet, Jose Alvarado, Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart. I don't care who the 5 is. That already? No. This is not 2K, bro. No team is small enough for that lineup to make sense, bro. We're not playing against the Washington Generals, man. Hate it. All right. Are we back? We are back. 36-51. Knicks up by 15. Let's get it. Karl-Anthony Towns checks into the game. He gets a nice 3-ball off of a screen. Can't get it to fall. And I think he comes in for Mitchell Robinson. 1:17 remains in this first half. The Knicks have been dominant defensively. Harrison Barnes in the corner. Barnes over to Stephen Castle. Castle picked up by Josh Hart. Victor Wembanyama trying to get something in the post, and he can't score with OG Anunoby and a little help of Josh Hart there. OG Anunoby not scared of the height. He going to guard whoever's in front of him. Josh Hart steps into a mid-ranger, still not able to get a field goal to fall. 0 for 6 now in this game. Chat yelling, stop shooting, Josh. Oh my gosh, Karl Anthony Towns, a monstrous block, but they're probably going to give him the foul on that one. Remember, Karl Anthony Towns, the second in the NBA in fouls committed. Such a funny stat, bro. I swear Wemby gives me Lou Alcindor flashbacks. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, for those who are not up to par. I saw 3 seasons real time of Alcindor before he became Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. First free throw down for Castle. Josh got to stop shooting. Gio Green with the chat. Chat is calling for Hart's head. Yeah, honestly, for this final minute, I don't understand why you have Hart out there. I would go with Bridges here. Bridges had a good third quarter. I'm going Bridges OG. Shamet, Brunson, and Towns. I don't see the need for Hart to be out there. Hart scared to shoot the ball there. Hart about to lose the ball there. Hart gets tipped by Wemby. Why is Hart out there? I agree. Bridges had a solid third quarter. Haven't seen him since. Yeah, man. Hart's having a rough go since the All-Star break. But the Knicks right now still up by 13. Got to get a stop here so the Spurs can't go into the halftime feeling themselves with the bucket. De'Aaron Fox going right after Shamet. Steps back, finds the corner 3 ball for Harrison Barnes. And Harrison Barnes hits a very big 3. 3 seconds remain. Brunson shooting the half-court heave. Almost got it falling away, but it will not fall. And the Knicks win the quarter. We win the half, but the Spurs end the half with a few buckets going their way and a little bit of confidence. We're going to see how much that plays a factor when we come out of the halftime proceedings. But the Knicks up by 10, 29-20 in that quarter. We win the half, but the real battle to me is always in this third quarter. How do we come out in the halftime break? Can't come out flat, but I love that half. Again, I'm going to yell it to the mountaintops. The defense to me was my favorite stat, my favorite highlight of that first half. Defense, defense, defense. Everything seemed uncomfortable. This is the first time in a long time I've watched the team we're playing against actually look uncomfortable in their offense. This is the first time in a long time. I feel like I've said it on quite a few of these play-by-plays where I say take your Knicks hat off and watch the other team in their offense and watch how easy it is for them to get what they want offensively. I say it all the time. This is one of the first times in a long time it really felt like they just were uncomfortable offensively. And I give a lot of that to the defense. Haters are going to say, no, they're just missing shots. CK, no. If you're watching the defense, the Knicks have done a great job today, locking in, getting on the floor, doing the hustle plays, reading the passing lanes. 8 turnovers in the first half for the San Antonio Spurs. Knicks right behind them with 7, but I love what we did defensively. 36% from the field were San Antonio in that one. 26% from the three-point line. This is a team that shot lights out against us the last time we saw them, especially a guy like Julian Champagnie. I love what the Knicks did defensively there. I feel like that needs to be the same story in the second half. The offense, we know the Knicks have capabilities at offense. Defense is key for me, and I think we did a good job in that first half. Brunson, the leading man, with 16 points, 5 for 10 from the field. Bridges right behind him, along with OG Anunoby with 9 points apiece between Wingstop. Then we got Karl Anthony Towns with 7, and then just a bunch of 2s and 3s across the board other than that. Knicks leading 51-41. Shout out to everybody in the chat. 558 in the building right now. Shout out to you guys over on Twitch as well. Frankie said, bro, I'm over Josh Hart. I'm ready for him to be on the bench or another team. Mo over Hart. Yeah, I feel like I'm not mad at Mo being in the starting 5 and letting Josh Hart run with the second unit. I'm not mad at that. I feel like that helps out everybody in this argument. I feel like Josh Hart thrives when he plays with that second unit. Again, he can still possibly close a game if it makes sense in that game. But as far as starting, I'm with you. I agree. I like Mo Diawara out there because you don't have to make him an offensive focal point. You know he's going to go out there and give you something defensively along with it. Our lineup then suddenly becomes a lot bigger. Life becomes a little bit easier for Jalen Brunson. I'm with you. I like that. And watch Josh Hart come off the bench and go crazy like he did in his, first season as a Knick. Like, come on, man. I agree. I completely agree. I understand we love Josh Hart. I love Josh Hart too, but we got to make life easier for him. So I'm with you. As far as him on another team, I ain't that far yet, Frank. I ain't that far yet. Frank, breathe. I ain't that far yet. But I agree. I've been saying it for 5 ever. He should be in the back 5. That's not an insult. You can still play heavy minutes coming off the bench. But again, Mike Brown probably too scared to do it. But I agree with you, Frank. Hart single-handedly letting the Spurs close the gaps. Amen. Amen. The point of attack was so much better in the first half. Agreed. Josh Hart's shot is horrible. Horrible. Yeah, not a good half for Josh Hart shooting the ball. All right, man. Listen up, Knicks Nation. Shoot your shot on PrizePicks and get $50 instantly in lineups when you play your first $5 lineup. That's right. PrizePicks is giving you $50 in lineups just for getting started. And you already know that makes every dunk, every dime, every board hit different. I've been building lineups on PrizePicks, and it's mad simple. You guys have seen me do it before. I might have to bring that back in the streams, but you just pick more or less on 2 or 6 players' stat projections. That's it. If your picks are right, you cash in. And with the Knicks rolling, you know I'm looking at guys like Jalen Brunson, especially today, having a great first half. I'm definitely going to go with him with points because you know he's definitely going to hit when it comes to the over on points. You know, maybe you can stack a couple of projections in the same lineup. That's one of my favorite features. You can pick the same player up to 3 times in the same lineup. Points, assists, threes, all about it. All of them, whichever one, let's talk about it. And now they've got early payouts. If your player gets off to a hot start, you can lock in your winnings before the game even ends, and that is actually pretty crazy. PrizePicks is available in all 50 states. It's quick to deposit. Withdrawals are fast and secure, and you can even follow the social feed to see what the community is building. So don't miss out, people. Download the PrizePicks app today and use that promo code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. Again, that's code KFTV. And lineups after you play your first $5 lineup.
B2K
PrizePicks is the good. Shout out to you, Jill Slap. Yeah, PrizePicks.
You know I'm talking.
Man, it's good to be right. It's real good to be right. Appreciate you guys, man. PrizePicks helping us out as per usual. Today would be a good day for PrizePicks if you picked Jalen Brunson because he's shooting the ball well today. I feel like Jalen Brunson making it look easy today. But yeah, we still got to get things going for Josh Hart. Josh Hart seems to be the point finger player of the night. And again, it's warranted. I got to be real. He is the only, outside of Brunson, he's the only Knick in the negative as we have a 10-point lead right now. Josh Hart, a negative 12, 0 for 7 from the field, 1 for 2. He has 1 point, which is a crazy stat line to see somebody with 1 point. I'm sure he will get a few more here in this second half. But, yeah, Hart seems to be in the sunken place right now. Jose Alvarado, I loved what he did off the bench. Let me look at the bench stats. We got Landry Shamet 1 for 3 from the field today. Mo D made that 1-3, 1 for 4 from the field today. So the bench not really giving us too much offensively, but the starting 5 doing everything there offensively. But like I said, man, I'm more locked in. I'm more key on the defense from this team today. I'm loving what we're seeing as a squad, as a unit defensively today. So, like, I'm looking at these stats. We're up by 10. I'm really not too bothered. I really am not. We're shooting 44% from the field, 30 from 3. That's not great. But it's the defense for me, man. This is the first time I feel like we've seen in one half, we've seen multiple players dive on the floor for the rock. We saw Bridges do it twice. We saw Shamet result into a loose ball. We saw Alvarado. Like, that's the kind of stuff that has been missing for us all season long. The aggression, the extra effort defensively. So to me, like, I want to highlight that as much as possible because I really hope the Knicks bring that back here in the second half as well because the defense is turning into easy offense in this one. But a lot still to be desired for this Knicks team, man. 10-point lead. It could be more. It could be more, and I feel like it will be more. But we cannot take this team lightly. The Spurs are still one of the best teams in the league. And right now the Knicks, yet again, having the best of them. But the game does not end after 2 quarters. We up 10. Cool. Yep. What up, Father? Peace. Hope you're good. Marcus Miller said Shaq picked the narrative with the Knicks. Cat soft, Jalen short, won't win. Are you surprised, Marcus Miller? That is the casual narrative of all time. That is the narrative. If you are a broadcaster that you don't watch actual games for a lot of teams, that is just the narrative you go with. You either go with the narrative of Jalen Brunson makes a lot of points, so the Knicks should be good, or if you want to be a hater, you go with that narrative you just mentioned. It's just broadcast. I don't watch the games one-on-one. We know how it goes. No flat starts. I want this streak. LOL. I'm with you, Imperishable. I'm with you. Could have went into the half up by at least 13. Yeah, we did not close the half very well, but hey, we can't be too upset about that. Still a good half. Whereas Mikal haters, Mikal is playing great. Yeah, Mikal looks really good in this one. That's why I don't understand why Mike Brown went with Hart down the stretch in that second half. I feel like if you at least have Bridges out there defensively, we prevent the Spurs on going on that run the way they did. Oh, look at Chuck D getting some shine on Inside the NBA. Chuck D showing some love to the inside guys and gets featured on the show. Shout out to Chuck D. Chuck D doing double duty. Chuck D in the chat here with us, but also getting himself featured on Inside the NBA. Shout out to Chuck. Cat is our PG 3-point shooter. Our team is all mixed up. Wait, what? That's a wild sentence. Josh needs to see one go down. I believe in him. Yeah. No, I don't disbelieve in Hart, but at the same time, like, you know, when you're not having a good game, you gotta shift the rotations that way. That's all I'm saying. Carl got to abuse the small guys in the post. Shout out to you, Classical. Agreed. Shaq called it. Cat needs to roll harder to the cup. Shout out to Jesus Suarez or Jesus Suarez for the $2 super. Every time Hart misses a shot, the Spurs go up. I mean, yeah, it's actually a fact. The Sohan experiment may be over. I don't think so. I just feel like, you know, there's no place for him right now. I feel like if there's an injury or something down the line that comes up, and he'll get his opportunity then. But for right now in the set rotation, I just think he's losing the battle to Diawara. Chuck D said, let's go. Yeah, let's go, man. Carl not screaming for the ball with Fox guarding him is extremely painful to see. Oh, my gosh. Agreed, Frank. Pockets full, yeah. I'm sorry, bro, but I need the Spurs to win or I'm eating noodles tonight. Hey, man, there are a lot of really good noodle options. You know, if you want to go the ramen route, you can get some good cup of noodles. There's nothing wrong with noodles tonight, brother. You know, peace and love. I would wish for more for you to eat, but you know, noodles ain't a bad option tonight. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. Cat needs to own. Oh, the Cat needs to own the Fox. Love that. We need a really good start of the third quarter. I agree. Got to drive and listen to game. Salutes, Knicks Nation. Won't be able to mosh, but I'm listening to CK. Appreciate you, Chuck. Don't worry about it, man. We always appreciate it, whether it's the entire game, whether it's just a little bit. You are a busy man. We appreciate you giving us any time, my man. It's all appreciated. B. Mill said hard-boiled eggs, ramen, and chili powder. Thank me later. Yo, that is elite right there. See, B. Mill's putting you on game. It doesn't have to be a bad noodle experience. Pockets full. Hart is trying to guide the shot with his body and not his natural shooting form. He's not just squaring up and shooting. Facts. Flyboy Kev said, eat the noodles. I had 2 cups of coffee with cold foam. I'm ready for the next half. I'm still going through my coffee. That being said, I'm ready to elevate my coffee game. For those who do not know, I literally have gone my entire. I'm an Islander, so my Islander folks in the chat know. Islanders, we typically stick, at least in Barbados, we typically stick more to teas than coffee, right? So I drink tea my entire life, not sweetened. Sometimes I might sweeten, but more times that's what I've done. I've always drank tea, but I've only recently gotten to coffee. 2023? So I'm still a coffee rookie. So I've been using the Keurig, but I think I'm ready to update my game, man. So I need y'all to put me on game. What are next steps? You know, I'm at a point now where I feel like I can drink my coffee, you know, aggressively. Like I don't need the sweeteners and stuff. So I need y'all to put me on game, man. I'm ready to step up my coffee drinking. I'm ready to go. I feel good. Flyboy, you get it. You get the vibes, man. Cafe, but see, you already locked Cafe Bustelo, CK. What does that even mean, bro? Okay, maybe I'm still a rookie. Maybe I'm not ready. I take it back. Maybe I'm not ready. I don't even know what that means, B Mills. I don't even know what that means, bro. I don't even know what you just said. I don't even know what you just said, bro. T and Milo, yeah, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I haven't touched the Milo since I was little. I can't lie. We had so much Milo as kids, bro. I cannot touch the stuff now in my adult ages. I gotta be so honest. I can't do it, bro. The amount of Milo me and my brother used to drink. Oh my God, yeah, it was bad. So I can't touch it no more, bro, because of that. I can't even touch Milo, man. CK, invest in a real grinder, then let's talk. Amen, my 2 cents. I'm ready. I'm gonna hit the YouTubes. I'm gonna hit the YouTubes and get me on some game. Yeah. I'm ready. I'm ready to make the real push and be like a real coffee drinker. Be real bouge with it. You know what I'm talking about? Never had ramen before, but want to try it. Need to find a great, authentic ramen shop in NYC. I'm sure there's plenty, bro. What up, CK? Let's get this dub. Cliff! Knicks looking good in the first half. Hopefully, I was not sure if you were able to tune in to the game in the first half, but the Knicks looking good so far. Spurs found a little bit of a groove at the end of the half, but the Knicks looking to get back on top of things in the third quarter. Hart shooting bricks. I hope he will come back big. Me too. CK, you need to try Jamaican Blue Mountain Coffee, supreme quality. All right, I'll note it. Appreciate you, D. I'll note it. Cordadito is fire too. What is that, Alex? You gotta help me out. Cafe con leche. That sounds fire. You gotta let me know. CK Colombian coffee is number 1. Okay, noted. Okay. Mental notes. Colombian coffee is the way to go. Okay. Drink Cuban or Honduran coffee. Where am I going? I can find Cuban. I know where I can find some Cuban coffee. Definitely can find a lot of Colombian coffee beans and stuff like that. But where am I going to find some Honduran coffee? Where am I going to find that? I'm down to try, but where am I going to find that, bro? Salute to you, Omar. Get the Colombian coffee, Cafe Bustelo, CK. When you get used to that Vietnamese coffee will have you see the future. Oh my gosh, man. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's a whole... coffee, for the legit coffee drinkers, it is a whole other world. I'm also getting into whiskeys and stuff a lot more consistently now too. So it's like I feel like those are 2 worlds that are just being opened up to my life, my eyes, that I thought was not as complicated as it is. But I'm here for it, man. Flyboy Kev said Milo is cool too. Yeah, we drank so much Milo as kids, bro. I can't even touch it no more, man. Shout out to you, to Cowboys, and I agree. She said hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Yes, we are at 102,000 subscribers. Let's keep that going. On our way to 200. Let's get it, man. All right, man. We back in action yet? Not yet. We're seeing... Alvarado is the one that's mic'd up today, so we're seeing him have conversations with everybody and hearing what he has to say. Corradito is Cuban-style made coffee. Sounds fire, bro. Sounds fire. Is that like a cortado? I'm saying, I know I'm saying it so wrong. I apologize, but it's like a cortado. What is it? Is that something like that? Is that the same thing? Just Americanized with the name? Because if so, I love those. I don't drink much Starbucks anymore. I used to drink Starbucks when I was a rookie. Well, I still am a rookie, but when I first started, I found myself not the biggest Starbucks fan now. I drink Rise mushroom coffee. I did have Rise for a little bit. I didn't re-up. But I had Rise for a little bit. The mushroom coffee was not bad. It was not bad. No, not a sponsor. We could be though. Hit us up, KnicksFanTV. Come on, Rise, we got you. But Rise was pretty good too. I did enjoy it. It was a good alternative. But it's not for me every day. All right, man. He said crazy strong. Love it. CK, your rant about that certain lineup was hilarious. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. But I meant every word of it. Hate that lineup. I never want to see it again. All right, third quarter getting ready to begin. Shout out to all the coffee drinkers. Shout out to all the Milo drinkers. Shout out to everybody in the chat. That was some fun conversation. And when the Knicks are winning and the Knicks are playing well, we're able to have good moments like that one and have conversations about other things. But right now it's time to lock back into Knicks basketball. Second half getting ready to start. I am behind, and I know I am because I watched my stream buffer like 3 times while we were talking during that commercial ad. And Karl Anthony Towns, right as I hit the refresh button, draws an offensive foul. And Karl Anthony Towns with his second foul of the day. And away we go. CK, visit a specialty coffee shop in LA first, like Ondo or Kumquat. Taste beans and ask baristas questions. I love it. Okay, bet. Good to know. Oh, and this is what I was afraid of. Victor Wembanyama gets the bucket to fall. I talked about it. The Spurs ended that half with a little bit of confidence, making a few buckets. And Wembanyama immediately responds to the Karl Anthony Towns offensive foul, and now it's an 8-point game. Towns double-teamed, uncomfortable. He does not know what he wants to do with it. Now he has a smaller cast on him. Back into Wembanyama. Nice wraparound. Floater up by Hart, and another miss. And by Hart's reaction, you can tell he is in his head. He reacted to the miss. That's never something you want to see as a basketball player, a player reacting to when they're playing bad. What a save. Castle with the fadeaway. No good, rebounded by Brunson. Knicks need to strike back here on this possession. Champagnie on Brunson. Brunson with the spin. Brunson with another spin right into another player. He finds Hart. Hart to Bridges. Bridges shoots it over Wembanyama and gets the 3. A high-arcing 3-ball from Mikal over the outstretched hand of Wembanyama. That was a crazy shot. Go ahead, Mikal. Karl Anthony Towns.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
He said the fourth quarter started, CK. Okay, I get it. I'm behind. What we doing, Karl? What did you think was going to happen there, though, Karl? Like, realistically, what were you think was going to happen? You think he was just going to eat the bump? No, he's going to sell that. 3 fouls now on Karl. Wembanyama draws contact on Brunson. And Wembanyama now seems to be the main focus of the Spurs offense here in this third quarter. Knicks up by 1. But it is all San Antonio right now. How is Cap trying to guard Wembanyama? Got hit on the switch. Got hit with that switch. You know, you got to pay attention to those switches off screens, man. Karl Anthony Towns complaining still with the referee. Like that's going to change anything. He lasted 45 seconds. He's still out there, though. Karl Anthony Towns with his 3 fouls still chooses to keep him out, Mike Brown does. And it's 45-54, a mirrored score. I love a good mirrored score. Knicks up by 9. Karl Anthony Towns with the rock. He has Castle on his hip. He goes back to Hart. Hart trying to dictate the offense a little bit. Gets it over to OG. OG with De'Aaron Fox on his hip. OG Anunoby. Victor Wembanyama creeping. Gets it over to Hart. Hart with a strong take and mate. That's got to feel good if you're Josh Hart on the drive. Big finish for Power Man. Devin Vassell over to Fox. Fox to Castle. Castle to Champagnie, who only has 1 3 on the night. Champagnie throws it away. And again, another uncomfortable play for San Antonio, and the Knicks benefit from it. Brunson inbounds it to Bridges, and away we go. Mikal Bridges uses the screen. Bridges back out to Hart. Hart wide open. Is his confidence back? Not yet. I'm not mad at that shot. Karl Anthony Towns, though, with some good hustle, draws the foul on Castle. And look at Karl Anthony Towns not giving up on the play. Beautiful play there from Karl Anthony Towns. Mikal Bridges gets it. He has a full head of steam. Wembanyama's on his hip. He tries to fit the pass to Hart, but it's going to be turned over by Bridges, nutmegging Josh Hart. Devin Vassell. Sorry, I had something in my throat. Devin Vassell making the corner three. And now it's back to an 8-point game, 48-56. Jalen Brunson trying to get Hart out the way. Instead, passes it behind the back to Hart. Hart with a strong take again against Wembanyama. Gotta give him some props to that. That's the second time he goes up against Wembanyama and is successful. 58-48, back to a 10-point game. Stephen Castle with the rock. Castle to Wembanyama. Wembanyama on the drive. Wembanyama with the spin. Wembanyama out to Champagnie. Ball moves around. Castle from way downtown. Castle no good. Wembanyama gets the rebound. Wembanyama back to Castle, and the Knicks defense falls apart. But no, they call it travel. So the bucket won't even count. The Knicks get away with one there and able to get the ball right back off of the turnover by San Antonio. 48-58. Knicks are doing a great job staying on track with this one. Brunson steps into a three ball, and Brunson nails the three. 61-48. De'Aaron Fox now trying to respond. The Knicks up now by 13 yet again. Champagnie. Oh, we left Fox wide open for three, and it's good. De'Aaron Fox has yet to hit a three ball in this one. That's his first one. Fox not having a great game. 7 points, 1 for 6 from the three-point line. But you still cannot leave him open. I don't care what he's shooting. That's De'Aaron Fox, and Brunson shoots up a nasty brick. Rebounded by Hart. Out to Bridges. Back to Hart. Back to Bridges. Bridges another contested three. And Bridges finding his groove today. That is the Mikal Bridges we want to see. Hart gets the steal. Oh my goodness, what a play. OG Anunoby all the way. He's hit on the dunk, but there's no foul called, and the Spurs get the rebound. Devin Vassell firing the three. That's going to be good, and the Knicks doing everything right on that possession, but not able to get the bucket, and the Spurs cut the lead back down to 10. OG was hit on that dunk, and the referees didn't call it. Oh, Mikal Bridges finding the pass to Towns, and Towns, I can't even get time to respond because the Knicks, big play after big play. Towns with a baseline dunk. He believes he was fouled, but a timeout is called anyways. Knicks up by 12, and the Knicks responding well to everything the Spurs are throwing at them in this third quarter. 66-54. Bridges, huge threes in this quarter, and the Knicks with a 12-point lead. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. The Knicks are doing a great job in this third quarter. Can't lie to you. The Spurs are doing their worst, but the Knicks are responding perfectly by getting buckets of their own. The defense a little, not quite at the same level, but doing a great job responding offensively. A 15-13 third quarter so far. Knicks still in the driver's seat. Smooth Guitar said, no Mikal hate today, fam. No, stay consistent. Stay consistent. If you're going to hate on Mikal Bridges, hate him on him every game. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. Stay consistent. I'd rather that than you then pretend to be to cheer him on today, but you've been hating and calling him things all season long. No, stay consistent. I'd respect you more if you hit me with the, he's still but good game today. I'll take that. Stay consistent. Stay on that side. Bridges high, we never forget. Stay on that side. All right, I'm being petty. 54-66. I missed it. That was a good one. Let's guard the threes, Freddie Hubbard says. I agree. I feel like that's been our MO all season, right? Guard the 3-point line, please. Please, for the love of God, guard the 3-point line. Omar said Bridges on fire, and I'm loving it. Hart playing to his strengths, attacking the rim. Yeah, Hart a much better third quarter. And we got, again, I know people are trying to hate on him today, and rightfully so. He did not shoot the ball well in the first half, but you got to give him credit because this man is making buckets with Victor Wembanyama on his heels, man. Like, those are tough layups, and he's still going after him. Got to give him credit for that, bro. Got to give him credit. Made him. So you got to give Hart some credit, man. He's a tough cookie. Can't hate on him. I'm watching this. Shout out to CK keeping the broadcast going while I was shaving my head. I'm watching. I'm here. I got you. I hope you didn't I hope you didn't get any nicks while you were shaving. See what I did there? You see what I did there? Paul Jim said, tell him, CK, yeah, man, no, stay consistent, man. Stay consistent, man. Keep hating on Bridges even though he's playing well. Stay consistent, yo. Mikal playing well against a top-notch team. No, stay consistent. LMAO, did OG get fouled? He did, D. Tyler. He 100% did on that dunk. He 100% did on that dunk. He 100% did on that dunk. I completely believe he got fouled on that dunk, but we move. All OG does is finish. He got fouled. 100% got fouled. 100% got fouled. I mean, I wouldn't put past OG to miss a fast break dunk. I'm not saying that much. But on that play, he 100% got fouled. 100%. 100%. All right, man. Knicks, doing a great job responding and fighting back every time the Spurs have gone on a run. Knicks leading by 12 here. 66-54 is still the score. And here comes Wembanyama playing the point guard, going the other way. Devin Vassell with the fake. Devin Vassell trying to make a pass. And another steal for Mikal Bridges. An arid pass, but Hart able to corral it. Knicks now on offense. Brunson finding Hart. Hart back to Brunson. Brunson picked up by Wembanyama. A lot of space, but still scared to shoot it. Hart trying to dictate the offense. Brunson in the corner, picked up by Devin Vassell. We have 7 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson with the nice little stutter step move. Bridges in the corner. Can he give us another one? He will. Whoopi Goldberg and John Starks loving it. Mikal Bridges giving us our 69th point.
Nice.
And an air ball by Vassell, lead pass to Bridges. And you know what it is? Bridges just loves playing against the San Antonio Spurs. I just realized he had his 41-point game last year on Christmas against San Antonio. So he must got beef with San Antonio that we don't know about. That was like Julius Randle versus the Kings, just randomly going on. Well, no, it wasn't random. He loved playing against Sabonis. But 3 free throws on the way for Victor Wembanyama. Bridges with the late closeout, hitting him on the shot. And Wembanyama getting 3 free throws here. Oh, yeah, he got hit with the okie doke. Bridges had a hand on him. Jeremy Sohan saying some words to Victor Wembanyama. I like that. I like that. I like that. Okay, I like that. Yeah. Trey Mikal, CK, you know what I'm saying, Chuck? I'm telling him, keep the same energy. Keep the same energy, man. I don't want to hear it when the games matter and Mikal Bridges started playing well. I don't want to hear it. Keep the energy the same, man. He said, oh, 5. Sorry. He said, oh, 5 picks cooking and 9 toes too. Those are crazy nicknames, brother. Those are absolutely absurd nicknames. I hate them. 56-69. Here comes Mo Diawara checking back into the game. He had a solid first half on both ends of the floor. Could do a little bit better offensively, 1 for 4 in the game, but let that thing fly when you get the shot. And Wembanyama no good, but they let Castle break free. And oh my gosh, turn that into a 4-point possession. 58-69, 11-point game. Jalen Brunson over to Mo Diawara. Diawara puts the ball on the ground, hands it back to Brunson. A lot of extracurriculars, but Brunson able to corral it. Brunson with no space at all. OG puts it back up. And I'm sorry, that is Mitchell Robinson. But what are they calling? That should be a foul and 1. They're not counting. Why are they not counting the basket? For what? Challenge that. Challenge that. Challenge it. Challenge the call. What is Mike Brown doing? Oh, they're giving it to him. Okay, man. Sorry. Okay, all right. They decided to give him the bucket. I'm about to say, what are we talking about right now? That was all in the same succession. Like, what are we talking about? So, and 1 for Mitchell Robinson. 71-58 bucket counts. All right, my fault. Mitchell Robinson not able to make the free throw, but he does get the bucket initially. We move. 71-58. I was going to say, if we did not get those 2 points and we didn't challenge that, I would have been pissed. 71-58. Knicks up by 13. Stephen Castle picked up by Landry Shannon. Castle with the cross-court pass. Harper extra pass to Vassell. Vassell has been letting them fly all day long, but not hitting them at a good rate. And that one misses again. Bridges, who has the hot hand of this third quarter, picked up by Keldon Johnson. He is dictating the offense here. Screen set from Robinson. Out to Diawara. Diawara doesn't even think about it. He lets it fly. Oh, but in and out. But Mitchell Robinson fouled again, this time on Victor Wembanyama. So Wembanyama a little too aggressive. And I'm telling you, I'm taking my chances on Mitchell Robinson versus Wembanyama any day of the week, man. I don't care. I don't care. I want this matchup more, man. I want to see more of Mitch on Wembanyama. I want to see more of it. I love that matchup so much for Mitch. Argue with your mama. 58-71, screen set. Mitchell Robinson on the roll. Brunson wants to get the ball to Mitch so bad, but Mitchell Robinson blocked out. Gets over to Shamet. Shamet, step back. He has to heave it with not much time on the clock, but misses everything.
Tragic.
71-58. Stephen Castle on the drive. Stephen Castle sidestep. Foul is called well before the shot. And here we go. I had the same reaction CK Wright, bro. Knicks just look better when Mitch is out there. Trust the paint and rebound. Amen. Amen. I completely agree with that statement. It counts. CK. I know. Thank you, Frank. Everybody, I'm aware that it counted. I saw it after the fact, but in the moment, when they weren't counting it, I needed that challenge. Victor Gonzalez said, out on the road, I appreciate you. No, we appreciate you for tuning in with us as you are away watching the game. Oh, a tip over to Stephen Castle off of the missed free throw. Spurs retain possession. 71-58. 7 seconds remain on their shot clock. Dylan Harper with a nice move up and under and good over Jalen Brunson. And it's back to an 11-point game. Mike Brown wants a timeout. The Knicks have been the aggressors in this quarter, but not by too much. 20-19 is the scoring difference in this quarter. Knicks, the favorites. But an 11-point lead right now for New York after the Mike Brown timeout. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Hope you guys are good today on this play-by-play. 619 in the building. Rey Mysterio 619. Booyaka, booyaka. Hit that subscribe if you haven't already. Hit the like button. And don't forget the notification bell. Oh, brother. What a game. What a game. What a game. One of my top 3 Knicks players of all time are on this current roster. Spurs taking advantage of all our mistakes. We should be up more. I agree with that, base guy. I agree with that. Let's do Hack and Mitch. He getting better. Let them foul out. Yeah. Extra possessions are killing the Knicks, yeah. Shamet is falling asleep. Yeah, not a Shamet game here today, unfortunately. Spurs taking advantage of all our. Yeah, read that. Should have a 20-point lead, making too many mistakes. Yeah, games like this ain't gonna be easy, y'all. I agree. We are making some mistakes here and there for sure, but we also got to give that credit to San Antonio as well. They're not a walk in the park kind of team. They have 43 wins on the season, so it's not going to be easy for us to continue to run. Like, it would be great in theory to talk about what we should be up by 20 and all that stuff, but San Antonio's playing pretty well. So, CK, did you watch Elimination Chamber? I did. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed Elimination Chamber. You know, some good moments. I liked it. I thought it was all PLE. My only complaint is I just hate that it's only 4 matches. I hate that. I feel like 5 should be the minimum for PLEs, man. I don't know. I feel like we should add one more match in between. I think we could add another defense in there for one of the belts in between, but what do I know? Other than that, I loved it. I thought it was fine. I thought Elimination Chamber was a solid B+. It was fun. TK, I hope we get Detroit in the first round. They can't beat us if they lose to the Spurs and Cavs. Fair. Again, I don't like playing that game of who I would rather have in the first round. I don't care. I really don't. I just want whoever we get in the first round. I want the Knicks to be prepared. More than that, I would love to get home court advantage. So I do care about regular season standings for that standpoint. I would like home court advantage. I feel like the Garden during the playoffs could be crucial. So, but whoever it is, man, whoever's across from us, bring them, bro. Give me Detroit in a 7-game series. Fine, sure. Give me Cleveland in a 7-game series. Yeah, fine, sure. I'm not tripping about who it is. Personally. Rare edition PLEs. Sigh. Just win, Mike Hirsch says. Just win. All right, back at it. 60-71. Mitchell Robinson still out there on the job. Mitchell Robinson gets the loose ball. Jalen Brunson baseline. He has a double team in front of him. Decides to reset. Back to the top he goes. Oh, quick move to the basket. Over to Diawara. Diawara for 3. Keep letting that thing fly, rookie. Mo Diawara not worried about the moment. Missed a few of them, but gets that one to fall. 14-point lead for the Knicks. Landry Shamet picking up. Dylan Harper with the lead pass to, it was a good idea, but a little too aggressive from Mo Diawara. You saw Victor Wembanyama hook the ball back, so Mo Diawara gets him on the arm. But I love the idea that Mo had going for that steal there, but it's okay. Good play by the Rook. First foul for Mo D. 60-74. Keldon Johnson to an open Wembanyama off the screen. Knicks able to recover. And Knicks now going the other way. Nice lead pass, but what was that pass by Brunson? Mitchell Robinson recovers. Brunson for 3. Can't get the bounce. Tipped out of bounds. And it's going to be Spurs ball. Bridges saying, nah, that is off of them. Challenge that. The Knicks won't challenge it. 14-point game. And the Spurs, I think the Spurs were well aware that it was off of them because they inbounded that ball super quick. I think on the attack there from Dylan Harper drawing contact, but no, they're going to say it's an offensive foul, so the Knicks get the ball back. All right. 74-60. A lot of back and forth here. Mo getting it done. I agree. Mo looking good, man. Oh, the charge. I didn't see it. I just saw the offensive foul, but I didn't see that it was because of a charge. All right, here we go. 74-60. Alvarado checks into the game and immediately shoots a 3. That one no good, though. 60-74. Victor Wembanyama, the point guard. He's trying to get it to somebody. Nobody's able to get it. Keldon Johnson back over to Harper. Harper loses the what happened there? Brunson getting called with the offensive foul, grabbing onto none other than Victor Wembanyama. We used to have 10 matches, pay-per-views, banger shows. No, I like the sweet middle. I understand. Yeah, it was nice to have a lot more matches, but I want the sweet middle. I want like 5-6 matches in the pay-per-view. I want them to be like marquee matches, you know? Harper makes the first free throw, by the way. See, why did Brown take Mo out of the game? He just hit a 3. Did he really? He did. You were not lying. Interesting. I don't know. I have no idea. But we got a line. Oh, well, it's for OG Anunoby. I cannot complain. I'm not mad at it. You bring out Mo, bring in OG. Got to do what you got to do. Alvarado in, Shamet in, Bridges, OG, and Mitchell Robinson are the Knicks 5. Bridges, who's hit a few of them, gets another one. The corner 3 ball. back on track. Remember last season, Bridges led the league in the most corner three makes. So we know he has that ability. He did that in back-to-back seasons. My apologies. He did it last year and the year prior to that as well. So we know he has that ability. 77-62, three ball heaved by Harrison Barnes. It's no good, and how are we not there for the rebounding? Second and third chances for San Antonio and the Knicks. Oh my gosh, and a moving screen from Mitchell Robinson. What are we doing, New York? What are we doing, New York? Need to lock in. Need to lock in. Bridges with 21 on the night. Brunson with 19. You're seeing a efficient game for Bridges and a sidestep make there for Victor Wembanyama. Back to an 11-point lead for the New York Knicks. Under 2 minutes remain. A lot of sloppy calls here going down the stretch. Mitchell Robinson with the rock. Robinson trying to find somebody, anybody. Mitchell Robinson with the ball on the ground. And now what's the foul? These referees getting whistle happy here in this third quarter. Golly. OG Anunoby picked up by Keldon Johnson. Screen on the way here for Mitchell Robinson. Back over to Alvarado. Alvarado fakes it. Alvarado, oh my God. No call. Alvarado just gets hit. They're going to say he just slipped, and Mitchell Robinson just throws it away.
What the hell?
But Jose Alvarado trying to, okay, he's fine. He's walking up. That man, he scared the hell out of me there. But he gets right back up. He's walking it off, tweaked his knee just a little bit. Might have been a Charlie horse, but he seems like it's not hurting him too much. Not sure what happened there. Oh, got it. Yeah, a little bit of stiffness there as he slipped. His leg went into the leg of Wembanyama. And that's not a comfortable feeling as Victor Wembanyama dunks all over OG Anunoby. 68-77. OG Anunoby, he looked like he was trying to get him back, but decides to go out to Mikal Bridges. Bridges picked up by Fox. Bridges going right over to Alvarado. Alvarado picked up by Keldon Johnson. You're seeing the aggressive play here a little bit more by San Antonio. Bridges, the fadeaway jumper, no good. Rebounded by San Antonio. It is a single-digit game yet again, 68-77. Dylan Harper all the way. Throws up a floater. It's no good. Rebounded by Alvarado and another foul, but on who? What is going on with these referees? The refs really want the Spurs back in this one because a lot of phantom fouls. And I'm going to be honest, on both ends, even for San Antonio, they just calling nothing here. So I think this is going to go back to San Antonio. But what was the foul? Stop. All right, we don't need to see this play again, bro. We can move on. We can move on. No. See, yeah. Strahan don't react at all. We're not talking about it. We're not talking about that. OG, I didn't see it. I'm moving on. So free throw goes down 69-77. Nice. They're too busy showing the OG dunk that I don't know what the foul was even called. There was nothing there. All right, I'll just leave it alone. And free throws missed. 69-77 is the score. Knicks up by 8 points. Karl-Anthony Towns checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Rest of the four stays the same. Look at Mikal Bridges. Oh, my goodness. He glides to that mid-range jumper. And Mikal Bridges is feeling comfortable. I don't know what it is about San Antonio that pisses him off. But Mikal Bridges going off against San Antonio. Missed three ball there. Keldon Johnson pulling Mikal Bridges down. Referees letting them play through it. A missed shot there from Victor Wembanyama. Jose Alvarado with the rock. 20 seconds remain on the shot clock. 12 on the game. Sorry, backwards. 12 on the shot clock. Now 12. You know what I meant. There's not much time left. Jose Alvarado picked up by Harrison Barnes. Alvarado fadeaway jumper. No good. Alvarado gets it back. Draws contact and beautiful. Second chance opportunity by the New York Knicks. Mainly Jose Alvarado. 10-point game, 69-79. Nice. We can extend this lead to 12 with two made free throws by Jose Alvarado. Need these, Jose. First one, no good. Oh, they don't want to show the quote-unquote foul. Right, because there was none. Let's sit here and point and laugh at OG Anunoby for the next few plays instead of showing the actual play. I don't care about that, bro. C.K. Brown should sub out Mo, Shamet for Mo. Josh Hart checks in for Karl-Anthony Towns. What the hell is this lineup? It doesn't matter. Oh, air pass. It's going to be a turnover. They got to put about 0.5 on that clock. That clock kept running when the ball was already out of bounds. You got to put some time on that clock, ref. Jalen Brunson and Karl-Anthony Towns check back into the game to try and get the final shot here of the quarter. F that, man. Get the ball to Mikal. Sit them both down. Mikal Bridges to take this final shot. Oh, they put a lot more than 0.5 on the clock. 4.6 left in this third quarter. Mikal Bridges off the roll. He said, CK, you right. Mikal Bridges hits the side of the backboard. Not what you want to see. It was a hot quarter from Mikal. Unfortunately, the final shot, no good. But the Knicks, nonetheless, up by 11. That has been where they've been at the majority. They are going to spam that Victor Wembanyama dunk. I ain't trying to hear it. Yeah, show that Mikal Bridges 3 over Wembanyama. That's what we want to see. 69-80. Nice. The Knicks up by 11. Fourth quarter on the way, and it's going to be fireworks here. But can the Knicks survive and get the victory, or will San Antonio get themselves back in this game? Only time will tell. But shout out to everybody in the chat. We got around 645 in the building. Appreciate you guys rocking with us for yet another play-by-play. Mikal Bridges, the leading man today. 23 points, shooting 64% from the field, 56 from three. Mikal Bridges Hive thriving today, especially again in a game against one of the best teams in the NBA. But you know, that's none of my business. that's none of my business. Keeping that lead, baby. Yep, we never saw the lead go away from us in that third quarter. I think it got down to as many as 7 or 8. I cannot remember, but that's the lowest the lead got down to. Knicks able to fight through it, get the lead back up to double digits, and right now narrowly holding on to that 11-point lead. We win the quarter 29-28. Knicks doing just enough. GOT said Mikal loves to see the Spurs coming. So let's hope on the Knicks run to the NBA Finals, we end up playing against the San Antonio Spurs in the NBA Finals. Let's hope. For many reasons, by the way. To get our revenge against San Antonio, 1, and 2, for Mikal Bridges to be Finals MVP. Oh, man. Patar said, Webby screaming. He said, you are 7'5" and almost ripped off your fingernails on the net. F out of here. Bridges had his feet up in the air. He didn't know how much time was left. Yeah, you're right. He could have took his time with that 3, but it's all good, man. It is what it is. Oh, I meant to show it. I didn't mean to hide it. DTA said trade Bridges now before his stock goes back down. I was trying to show that because, you know, like I said, I need my consistent Bridges haters here. Don't flip-flop on me now. Just because he's playing good. Don't flip-flop on me now. I didn't mean to hide that, DTA. They got to bring this energy against the Pistons. Wouldn't that be nice? Unfortunately, we don't get to see them again until possibly the playoffs. Wouldn't that be nice? Yeah, that dunk was weak. Did you even hear me talk about it? I moved on so fast, bro. I don't care. Shay, what up? Yeah, CK, us your play-by-play record. What Shay, you want to try that again, Shay? What? You want to try that again, Shay? You want to try it again? I can't even decipher what you were trying to say, Jay. What is my play-by-play record? Is that what you're asking? Eddie Marr, I didn't see it. I missed it. what's it called when you rip your fingernail off? See, I don't know. Painful? Sohan would love to get in this game, huh? Too bad. All right, not closing five, but to start this fourth quarter, the starting five is Alvarado, Bridges, OG, Diawara, and Towns. So whoever it was, I already forgot. I'm so sorry, but whoever it was that asked for Shamet to come out from OD, you got your wish. Yes. Okay, Che, you're asking for what my record is in the play-by-play. I got you. Well, as you know, we also do the play-by-play over on my channel. So the play-by-play record are as follows. So on here on KFTV, we're 17-11. And when we do the play-by-play on my channel, we are 20-11. There's one game missing, and that's the Christmas Day game. So that's why the math doesn't math. I did not do the Christmas Day game, so I do not count that win either way. So the record on KFTV, 17-11. And on my record on my channel, 20-11. My record for the play-by-play is what the season record is because I've done every game besides Christmas. All right. So here we are, 17-11. Let's keep it going to 18-11 here on KFTV. 71-80 is the score. Knicks up by 9. Mo Diawara with a lot of space. He thought about letting it fly, but a foul's called on Devin Vassell on that screen. This is going to be an interesting quarter. Karl-Anthony Towns with 4 fouls, 4 for 7 from the field, 9 points. A quiet Karl game today, but the Knicks have been thriving without him. Mo Diawara shoots the 3 ball. You're going to keep giving him space. He going to make you pay. Keep challenging him to shoot that ball, Victor Wembanyama. Keep challenging him to shoot that. Karl-Anthony Towns, speaking of challenging, oh no, Mikal Bridges with the turnover. And Spurs get it right back after getting that stop. Mo Diawara hopping and jumping everywhere. And the ball finds the hands of Stephen Castle. And now it's a 10-point game yet again, 73-83. Screen on the way. Picked up by Stephen Castle. Spin move, loses the handle, still Knicks ball. When you rip your fingernail off, it's called nail avulsion. I didn't need to know that today, bro. Avulsion, excuse me. That avulsion sounds like a nasty word. That was me, CK Eddie Suarez. Yes, Eddie Suarez said we should take out Shamet for Mo D, and you got your wish. Got your wish. We win more on the CK2K channel. Yeah, we just slightly more because we've done a little bit more play-by-plays over here. But we got the same loss total on both, so pretty even record. Mo said I got another one for you. Oh, man, if that had gone in, I was about to be ignorant. Karl-Anthony Towns gets pulled down, and yes, the referees finally call one. This is a wild camera angle. A new meme was just created right there. That is going to be some nasty meme work right there from that camera angle. Karl-Anthony Towns gets the foul. He's going to go to the free throw line. The memes that Karl is about to get hit with are about to be obnoxious. That is a crazy camera angle. Karl-Anthony Towns to the free throw line for 2 free throws. 83-73.
Tragic.
Misses the first of 2. LMAO not the cross. Yeah. Karl about to get hit on Twitter so bad with that camera angle, bro. Doesn't stand a chance, man. He don't stand a chance. Oh, there we go. Second one down. 84-73. Fourth quarter is going to be interesting, chat. It's going to be very interesting. 9-point game. 11-point game. Math is mathing. Wide open Vassell. Vassell has been off all game, but gets his own rebound. Gets the shot up. What are we doing with these rebounds? Mikal Bridges picked up by De'Aaron Fox now, backing him down. Goes over to Mo Diawara. Diawara attacking Victor Wembanyama. Thought about it. Resets. Bridges back out to Mo D. Mo D not able to hold it down. Mo Diawara and Bridges playing a 2-man game. Back to Diawara for an open 3. Oh, you got to hit that one. Diawara stolen by Bridges. OG for 3. OG can't get the fall. Bridges with another rebound. Bridges is everywhere on these last 2 plays. And Vassell gets called with the foul on Karl-Anthony Towns. Bridges is everywhere. Mikal Bridges hooping against San Antonio. I need the lore on why Mikal Bridges hates San Antonio so much. I got to look up the lore. He said that angle was nuts. 75-84, 9-point game. Knicks get another possession, 7 seconds on the shot clock. Alvarado looking for a screen, but Karl-Anthony Towns doesn't know what that means. Alvarado finding Diawara. Diawara has to heave it up and will nail it from three. I'm sorry, they say it's a long 2. Foot was on the line, but Mo Diawara, I'm telling you, let this kid thrive. Mike Brown. Mo Diawara now locking in on Castle. It gets the block. Rebounded by the Knicks. Diawara now pushing the other way. Diawara hands it over to Bridges. Bridges wants to get it back, but instead finding Karl. Karl's going to shoot that. Please don't. Karl back to Mo D. Mo D shoots the 3. In and out. Bro, his misses, this is such a stupid thing and a weird thing to say, but his misses are good because they're always in and out. Arid pass. Down goes OG. Cornette's clumsy self taking out OG Anunoby. Great sell. And this lineup right now is absolutely cooking. Please, for the love of God, Mike Brown, bring this lineup back at some capacity. I am loving this 5. This 5 is fun. My man Mo Diawara out here hooping, bro. He out here hooping. Get him on an all-rookie team now. 11 points from Mo Diawara, 45% shooter from the 3. Or from the field, excuse me. Alvarado now on the drive. He has options. He finds OG. OG for 3. And OG nails the 3. This lineup is absolutely cooking. I don't want to see no one else. I love my captain, Captain Mo, my captain, but you keep him on the bench. You keep him on the bench. You know what I would tweak? Mitchell Robinson for Karl-Anthony Towns and let that lineup ride. That's not going to happen. I know that's not how that happens. But man, is this 5 cooking right now. Man, is this 5 cooking right now. Defense turning into offense, and it is a beautiful sight. 89-75 timeout called by San Antonio. You saw Mitch Johnson yelling at his team. He is pissed. Let's go Knicks. Oh my gosh, I love it. What up, Daquan? I saw Daquan Tillery make his appearance and I had to check in with the family at work, but I'm enjoying this game. Secure the bag and get the dub tonight. CK. Can't read all that. Can't read that. Facts, CK. Yeah, man. Let this lineup ride, bro. I don't care. Let it ride. Let it ride. Flow. OG in the name, baby. Let's go Knicks. Was watching with my Spurs friend until that Wemby turnover near end of the third. He then turned the TV off. SZM, you better tell him turn that TV back on. I'm trying to watch my Knicks. This is what great defense can do. Amen. Amen. How much have we seen this lineup this year? I couldn't tell you another time we've had it. I believe we might have ran it at some point since the Alvarado trade, but I couldn't name you one time it happened. It had to have happened, but I couldn't tell you when it happened. Mo only 19, right? No. Isn't he 21? Oh, you know what? You might actually be right. Isn't Mo? Yeah, you're so right. I think he's 20. You're so correct. I think he's 20. Yeah, 20 years old. That's right. You're so right. I forgot. Mo Diawara, 20 years old. Yep. You are absolutely correct. NYC B-Ball said, let's end that win streak today. Let's go, man. Shout out to Blackness for returning to become a member for 10 straight months. Appreciate you, Blackness. That's not the sound I want. I want this one. If the Spurs would take out OKC and Pistons, I like our chances in the playoffs. One can wish. Agreed. But the Knicks right now need to finish the job. They have done great. And you're right. Someone said I jinxed it. You're right, I jinxed it because Mike Brown mucked up the lineup. Here comes Shamet and Josh Hart. Hopefully we can keep the same intensity. But let's see what happens with Mo Diawara and OG Anunoby off of the 5. And already pushing and shoving with some nasty foul calls. Oh, man, you're right. I jinxed it. It's my fault. I'll take the blame. I got too excited about the lineup. I should have known Mike Brown was going to mess it up. I should have known. My fault, chat. I got too excited. I should have known. That's my fault, chat. Devin Vassell makes the first of 2 free throws. I'm proud of Mikal playing basketball today. Amen to Cowboys. Amen. Closest went out, no playing around, right? Why put heart in the game, right, bro? That's my fault. I shouldn't have got so excited. I shouldn't have got excited. 89-76. Ooh, no good. Rebounded by Towns. Back to Alvarado. This is such an interesting fight, but we move. I'm trying to figure out where the offense is going to come from. Both Shamet and Hart off today. Shamet says, I don't need. Oh, well, he needs it. Misses the corner 3. 76-89, 13 point game. Mikal Bridges. Oh, that's such a weak call, bro. That's such a weak call, man. Golly, anybody else doing that crap, they're not calling that foul. That's such a weak call. God damn, 89-76. Keldon Johnson off the drive. Keldon Johnson trying to back them up. Loses the ball in the process. And the Knicks defense, again, he said CK2K voodoo again. Bro, to me, that wasn't even, I don't even think that was voodoo, bro. I can't be excited about a lineup. I crashed out about a lineup. I got to be excited about a lineup. That was the lineup I've been asking for, man. Only change I would have made instead of Carl, I would have probably had Mitch. But I understand Carl being a part of that because you add the offense. Landry Shamet with the fake. Shamet's a Hart. Oh, my God. Josh Hart made it. Oh, and the steal from Alvarado. Carl full at his steam. No good. Can't get his own rebound. Pokes out to Shamet. Shamet back over to Hart. Hart back to Shamet. Shamet back to Hart. Hart with the ball again. Hart feeding it to Towns. Foul is called. Oh, Lord have mercy. The New York Knicks right now playing so well. Playing so well on the defensive end, turning defense into offense. Jose Alvarado with the beautiful steal. Josh Hart, a much-needed 3-ball that we can celebrate and enjoy. And the Knicks closing this one out the right way. And I think Jose Alvarado will check out as you hear him get a standing O from the crowd as Jalen Brunson checks back in. Man, we are playing with fire here with some of these substitutions we are making. We're losing some defense, but again, Jalen Brunson not having a terrible game. He's having a solid game here today, so let's hope Brunson in the fourth quarter does what he does. Good lead pass to Towns. Towns right into the double team. Terrible pass. Hart able to corral it. Hart throws it up, and it's a shot clock violation.
What the hell? Oh, my God. No
I am slowly losing my voice as this thing goes on. I'm trying to power through it. But the Knicks now with a turnover immediately. 76-92. Dylan Harper looks around, and another steal for Bridges. Full head of steam, goes all the way and jams it down. Bridges concerned with the high altitude. Josh Hart even lending him his jersey to make sure he wipes off the blood. But Bridges gets a poster of his own with the rookie on his hip and gets the fast break dunk. What a play there by Mikal Bridges, reading the look. He trying to use his jersey. I don't care. I don't care what none of y'all say. I love Bridges emotes. I don't care, bro. I don't care. I don't care. Y'all could cry, complain. Bridges, he's celebrating too much. Now, F that, bro. F that, bro. We having fun. The Knicks with the lead, 94-76, 18-point lead. This lineup will be just fine. Oh, my goodness. I'm losing my damn voice. I'm losing my damn voice. Yeah, Patan said, oh, now it's F them picks. Right, bro. Right, bro. Right, bro. Right, bro. Oh, bro. NYC people saying, Mikal, I'm stand up. We never sat down, bro. Through the goods and the bads, we right here with Mikal Bridges. You guys choose to see what's right in front of you, but we see the vision of why his importance on this team is it matters. And games like this are why, you know, we enjoy that move bringing Mikal Bridges here. But again, I say it all the time though. I'm not gonna not agree with some of you guys in the fact that he doesn't do it consistently. You're not wrong there. Need more of that. But right now, against one of the best teams in the league, Mikal Bridges showing up and showing out. Bridges at this rate going for his career high against San Antonio, which was 41 points last season. He might do it again. I love the emote, subtle but fire. Yes, bro. He's been doing that since his rookie year, man. Don't change him. Sunday matinee at the Garden. Let's go, Energy. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's the one I want. I didn't want to that. Mikal might finally get those Tims, man. Mikal been front row center for the Tims celebration after every win, but he might finally be the recipient tonight. I think he's only got one of them on the season. Now, after the Knicks finally stole the pin down play, watch, they have Wemby fake pin down, go for the alley-oop. That'd be fire. Game on, what up, man? Hope you had a good stream, bro. I saw you started your stream right before I started up live here. Hope you had a good stream, man. Freeway Hustle with the $5 super. We should rate Mikal's game with picks instead of stars. I gave him 5 picks for. Y'all so annoying, bro. y'all are so annoying, bro. That's funny, though. All right, De'Aaron Fox with the fadeaway jumper. That's no good. By the way, Russell Whiskey returning as a member. 37 months. My God, this is the Knicks ball we want to see from now all through the playoffs. Indeed. Ties with the $5 super said, there is no reason Mo shouldn't close the game. We need to let our young blood blossom. Old Milk Dud is a hater. Yeah, I agree. Certain games it makes sense for him. We just need 5 picks. 5-pick Mick to continue to play like this the rest of the season and through the playoffs. TL Carter, agreed. Agreed. Whole team balling right now. Amen. Jennifer said, "Old Milk Dud." LOL. Yeah, just getting myself voluntary anxiety with Resident Evil 9. That's right. RE9 just dropped. That's so true. I can't afford to add any more games to my currently long backlog catalog. No lie, Tibbs would be proud of the defense play. To Cowboys, sure, but I don't really care what Tibbs would be thinking, bro. Tibbs, I hope he's doing great wherever he's at, man. .640 remains in this game, by the way. Knicks up by 20 now, possibly 21 with another made free throw from Brunson, and it goes down 97-76. Mitch Johnson just cannot get it figured out against the New York Knicks. We decide to wake up and be a juggernaut today. Nice double clutch there from Devin Vassell. Devin Vassell has probably been the Spurs' only consistent player, even though he hasn't played that well today. Ooh, and a turnover there for Brunson. Castle full head of steam. Castle goes up with the long free throw with the fast break bucket, and now it's a 17-point game. Someone said they gave him a 4.5 picks, so that's what, 4 picks in the second rounder. That's what you rate Mikhail's game today. 4 picks, 4 firsts in the second rounder. That's actually a hilarious rating system. Jalen Brunson on the drive, out to a wide open Hart. Can he get it to fall? It's way short. Rebounded by Carl and put back in by Karl Anthony Towns. El Gato with the bucket. 99-80. De'Aaron Fox out to Vassell. Vassell over to Castle. Castle shoots it over Hart. Good defense from Hart, but still gets it to fall somehow, some way. That's a tough shot, but a tough make as well. Karl Towns over to Hart. Hart extra pass to OG. Corner 3. No good. Too strong. Rebounded by Hart. Brunson thought about it. Brunson decides to hold on to the ball. And the Knicks now with 5 minutes left in the game hold on to an 18-point lead. What am I talking about? 19-point lead. Fadeaway jumper, no good for Bridges. Rebounded again by Hart. He dives for the loose ball, gets it, and this is the hustle we're talking about. What the hell is Karl doing? He gets it there. OG is blocked. It's going to be off OG, but they're going to call the foul. That could have been a catastrophic possession for the Knicks, but it ends in a foul as OG Anunoby goes to the line for 2. And I lied. The Knicks are up by 17. I could not math. I was trying to call the game while also doing the quick maths. The Knicks up by 17 points. And with 2 free throws by OG can go up by 19. Great game. Great hoops here for the New York Knicks in this second half. RE9 coming soon in July for CK. No. Resident Evil. Those are games I did not play. Those are not on my list. No. Y'all can have it. Go watch Game Hunter. Game Hunter's a phenomenal streamer. Go watch my boy Game Hunter. Game Hunter D on Twitch. He'll be playing it, bro. Go ahead. I'm putting that curse on him. I got other games on my backlog, bro. Oh, boy. The Knicks right now thriving. I'm looking at this again, and I'm seeing our 38-22 Knicks thriving against this 43-16 San Antonio Spurs, who are on a current win streak. And Knicks looking to snap that win streak. What is it, 10, 11? How many wins does San Antonio have in a row? Am I remembering that poorly? 99-72, quick math. Wait, bro, why is my brain not working? Why is my brain not working, bro? Yeah, that's 17. No, is it? Yo, why? Am I dying? Am I gonna? Yeah, that's 17. Yeah, don't do that, bro. It's too early for math, man. It's too early for math. Yes, I had it right. You made me second guess myself. Enough. 99 minus 82, 17 quick max. Leave me alone, Marcus. All right. By the way, the Spurs challenged the play, and I think they are going to give them the challenge, so it will be successful. It is a clean block. It also hits OG on the way out to add insult to injury, and it's going to be San Antonio ball. So that's a phenomenal challenge from San Antonio. They get possession. Here we go. Oh, caramba. I can't even do math. Let's go. We snap in that 11. It was 11 games in a row. Thank you, chat. So 11-game win streak for San Antonio. It's not over yet, though. Let's not count our ducks before they hatch. What's the saying? Count our chickens before they hatch. What's the saying? Either way. You know how depressing of a saying that is? Let's not count your chickens before they hatch. Do you understand why you say that saying? This is a sad saying. Anyways, that being said, Knicks need to finish the game before we dub the Knicks the winner of this one. Mikal Bridges, another steal on the break. Out to Shaman, and Shaman gets the fast break poster. Bridges thriving in the open floor, getting all of these steals. His interceptor on Hall of Fame, and a miss by Stephen Castle. Here go the Knicks the other way. Bridges gets the ball. He finds Brunson. Brunson using the screen, and Brunson is going to reset the play. Brunson with the spin. Brunson with Wembanyama on him. He has Champagne on his hip. Back over to Shaman. Shaman needed that dunk for his confidence. Shaman now going right after Wembanyama. Throws up some nonsense. Bridges gets the rebound. Bridges shoots the fadeaway jumper. It's short, but he had to heave it up with the shot clock winding down. 82-101, 19-point game for the New York Knicks. Pass over to Wembanyama. Wembanyama, a much-needed three. It's no good. Rebounded by Hart. Saves it. And Brunson going the other way. Knicks have numbers. Shamit's going to fire the three. And it's good. 5-point swing for Landry Shamet. And the Knicks now up by 22 points. Landry Shamet, amnesia at its finest. He said, what missed shots? Man, Mikal Bridges grabbing those steals off of the pass like me and 2K, bro. Without the Zen. The Bridges defensive player of the game of the season for that matter. That is an understatement. Mikal Bridges, his San Antonio Spurs hate continues again. Rolling up that Spurs pack. The Spurs are shook. Bridges on demon mode, amen. This one is over. Play the music now. Knicks fans celebrating and ready to go on a victory lap. 30-37 remaining in this game, and the Knicks are continuing to thrive. The Spurs they just want to keep calling timeouts and try and stop our momentum, but it's not working. Darnell said, I see this coming, but we bust their ass today. We sure did, man. We sure did. Let's keep it going. And all behind a Mikal Bridges masterclass. Look at Mo Diawara getting on the graphic, man. 11 points, 4 for 11. Mo Diawara is tied for the third most shots attempted in this game. Oh, no. Josh Hart put up 13 shots. Never mind. Point of the matter was my man Mo Diawara putting that shot up. I ain't gonna lie. We don't have any centers out right now. Oh, because the Spurs have conceded as Kelly Olynyk makes a big three. The Spurs have conceded. We got McLaughlin out there. We got I think that's Carter Bryant. We got Bismack Biyombo. We got Kelly Olynyk. And we got, I have no idea who this person is. Number 43. My brain has no idea who that is right now, and I don't care because Jalen Brunson made a baseline bucket. The Spurs giving up. The bench is out. Mike Brown said, give us a few more minutes. We'll do the same. But the Knicks with a phenomenal game here. Kelly Olynyk trying to make the right pass. Who is that? 43. 43. Who is that? I feel like I should know who that is. Oh, Lindy Walton. What? Lindy. He's still in the league. What a sidestep euro there for Josh Hart. 108.85. I didn't know Waters was still playing. Foul by Mikal Bridges to allow the bench to come in.
There he is.
We see Tyler Golick coming into the game. Kevin McCullough, Ariel Hukporti, Jeremy Sohan. I'm trying to see who the full five is, but the players that are coming out right now getting a standing O from the New York faithful. Mikal Bridges easily the player of the game in this one. San Antonio Spurs cannot crack the Bridges code. But yeah, the five right now is McCullough. Oh, it was Mo Diawara. Mo Diawara was the fifth man to come in next to Sohan, McCullough, Hukporti, and Golick. I love this closing five, bro. This is a fun young five, bro. Oh, my God. McCaughlin gets to the basket and with a tough layup. 87-108, 2 minutes remain. Shout out to Russell Whiskey with the $10 super. So here comes that human victory cigars. Shout out to the super. Tyler Kolek over to Diawara. Diawara wants another one, and he's going to get it. Keep adding to the point total, rookie. 14 points from Mo D. Mo D don't mess around. He might get himself a 20-point game. McCullough locking up Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk over to Waters. Waters back to McCaughlin. McCaughlin back to Waters. Waters picked up by Sohan. Sohan, oh my God, Waters just loses the handle. Mo Diawara gets the steal. Diawara, he's going to pull in transition. Give me another one. That one rims out. 87-111. 120 remains. Wild pass there. Olynyk not able to corral it, and the ball's back in the hands of the New York Knicks. Knicks getting the damn job done. Big Nick energy. Let's effing go, boys. And Huck Porty, the second chance opportunity bucket. And the Knicks continue to extend their lead, even with the third unit out there, the bench warmers, the cleanup crew. 58 seconds remain. This one is all but over. McCaughlin with the rock. He's trying to hold on to it. He finds Kelly Olynyk. Olynyk with a wild take, but somehow gets the scoop to go up and in. 89-113. Tyler Kolek going around. Tyler Kolek finding McCullough. McCullough extra pass. Diawara not scared to let it fly. No good. Sohan tried to get the putback, but he's fouled on the way up. And Jeremy Sohan with some free throws on the way, the newest Knick. Against his former team. He didn't really get to have a real revenge moment in this one, but what's more important is that the New York Knicks handled business against one of the hottest teams in the league, the San Antonio Spurs. Off of an 11-game win streak, the Knicks are the ones to snap it, and this is going to have ESPN in a buzz tomorrow because they're not going to know what to do or how to judge this team. They were on a victory lap last week after the Cavaliers lost, talking about the Knicks are pretenders and all these things. But now with the Knicks taking out the hottest team in the league and ending their win streak, all those media outlets are going to be in shambles and not know how to judge our team. I'm telling you right now, it's going to be the whole conversation. But what we know right now is this is the right way to start the final full month of NBA basketball in the regular season. March 1st and equals a win for the Knicks. Garden crowd hyped, bench hyped. The Knicks get the job done. 114-89. Hit the music. You know I got to do my victory lap, though. Because this game could not be possible without the likings and the playing styles of my guy, Mikal Bridges. 25 points on 59% shooting, 56% from three, and oh, that's right, 5 steals on the night. Mikal Bridges got beef with San Antonio, and it continues today. But Jalen Brunson, the captain, had himself a quiet 24, shooting 57% from three. I mentioned that because we've been talking about how Jalen Brunson's three-point shooting has been up and down this year. But to go 4 for 7 today, that is a stat that I feel like should not be forgotten about. Jalen Brunson doing a good job shooting from three. Mo Diawara, he gets some flowers as well. He stepped up in this game, and he played a big factor making key threes. The Spurs challenged him to make shots. Mo Diawara answered the call. 14 points for the kid today. He was 4 for 13 from three, but the fact that he made the key ones when it mattered during the game is all I care about. So shout out to Mo Diawara off the bench. And yeah, OG Anunoby found his groove. Josh Hart had a rough first half, turned it around when it mattered down the stretch. And your New York Knicks get the victory against the San Antonio Spurs. Shout out to Knicks Nation. Shout out to everybody in the chat. KnicksFanTV, we are here for yet another victory. Your New York Knicks get the dub. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to hit the notification bell. and keep up with how the Knicks are going to go forward as we are about to approach our playoff run. Guys, this stream was brought to you by none other than PrizePicks. Shout out to PrizePicks. Make sure you download the app. Download the PrizePicks app, and use that promo code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. That's code KFTV to get $50 in lineups after you play your first $5 lineup. PrizePicks, it's good to be right. Shout out to all my mods and members, man. Post game coming up next. CP, Alex, Tratars, the Tradcaster taking it over for post game. I've been CK2K for yet another play-by-play. Shout out to all my new members. Shout out to all my returning members. Shout out to the supers, and shout out to everybody for just being here. New York Knicks get a W. I will see you in the next one. Let's go, Knicks. I'm out. Appreciate all the love. Appreciate all the support. Peace. Come on, man. Come on.